and see who gets destroyed here.
Right now, we got to talk about Fireflux Esports, Sunshine, TNC, Alien, Rosa, as well as Apex 47. I gotta say, the Tigro coming in from Apex 47, that was a thing of beauty.
Yeah, there was a lot of evolution from Fireflux Esports. Remember when they were they're forming their M4, people were saying that they are probably like what cosplayers of the Ube strategy,
Yeah.
right? But they have this flair that they want to play it faster. But now during M5, they have an even more a wider strategy pool. You know.
Yeah, we got to talk about this. Volt, Carvey, Magister, Kid Bomba, Sunset Lover, as well as Sao. We've been talking a lot about Kid Bomba, but Sunset Lover as well as Sao has been making names, especially Sao with that Diggy. Because of that,
Hoot,
people,
hoot.
people are batting it out.
Sawo has definitely been a monster. I will never get that game out of my memory. It'll go down in history.
Dude, I feel so sorry for you guys. Sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, it was fun to watch, though.
Yeah, the casters there were kind of crazy, you know, during that time.
Now we got to look at a team head-to-head here. It's between Sunshine as well as Carvey.
Yeah.
What are stats that we really gotta look out for? So again, team head-to-head is for all the players.
The fact that that both of them control the
Game objective or the river objectives?
for sure the river objectives, which also coincides to what I wanted to say about the Lilia, because that is a hero that can actually control that. What happens generally is you fast clear the lane, you even threaten your mid lane counterpart, then you control the river afterwards. With Wilderness Blessing available for these kind of heroes, you really take over a large portion of the map.
Coach, master the basics of Blacklist mentioned that Fireflux aggressiveness and unorthodox picks won them the game. So again, how should Devu approach this?
I guess
Mr. Vagnefus.
Mr.
Wagner.
I think they just need to play their game, man.
Yeah.
I think you can't. If they do throw a wild card pick, that's nothing that you can ever really get caught off by, right?
And this is a best of 5 series, so play it like a best of 5 series. Don't think about it as like you want to win 3-0 right at the get-go, and you're gonna have to play the draft around that. So they have several chances to deal with those pocket strategies like your Leo Mords, you know. And I'm pretty sure that those will be 5-game series because of how important it is. I'm actually just surprised that Trex went in for 3-0.
I'm
Wow.
surprised.
I thought I said 3-1. I don't know. Who knows?
Dude, at this point, you know,
I'm invested. I'm a Fireflux fan. I'm almost.
right.
I mean, look at my beard. I'm like
Dude,
a native turkey.
our predictions is all RNG. I have no idea how I got this point, but sure, 3-2. Me and Wolf feel that it will go a full game series.
I do. I genuinely do. And I hope that it will be, because I'm very much impressed about how these two teams perform. And I think that, especially that you're fighting for a slot at the upper bracket finals, you want to give everything you've got.
Oh, and look at that audience prediction.
Yeah, for now, it's mostly for Turkey, for Fireflux Esports. It's very, very interesting here, but again, ECA
They got the
going
home team
for,
support.
Yeah, here's the thing. Even though, just looking at our predictions, it was kind of all over the place.
Yeah.
Which shows that this is one of those games that is kind of hard to predict because
It is.
Deus Volt, I feel like they're learning very fast. And Fireflux, just like you said, I don't know what was their preparation, but somehow they came in here feeling like, I don't know, it's like they did legit use the entire year just for this M5.
Yeah.
I think both teams also, some important things to point out is neither teams are scared. Like we talked about hero pools, but neither teams, Deuceville also not scared to throw in a crazy pick.
Definitely,
like the Diggy
yeah.
pick.
Yeah.
We saw the Leomord yesterday from Fireflux. I'm wondering how much deeper this is going to go now that it is a best of 5. Are we going to see something even crazier? Are we going to see them really dig into those pockets and pull out the wild card?
Yeah.
Aldos.
Aldos?
Okay, maybe not.
Yeah. You know, there's an ongoing like trend about like I've seen this in a lot of ranked games. The high-lost jungle. You know.
All right. And with that being said, we're jumping straight into the draft of game number 1 in this best of 5 between Fireflux Esports going up against Devu. Got it. I slurred on my tongue. But either way, Fireflux is going to have the first pick and first ban. Devu will be the second pick and the second ban.
All right, and with that, Fireflux already taking out the Wanwan, the Arlot from the side of Devu.
Yep.
We have Guinevere, Nolan, all pretty typical right now. Guinevere, Nolan, the number 2 and number 3 most ban picked rate. They're constantly fought for, so things are pretty regular to start off.
Yeah, which means that Joy should be the point of contention. And again, the Lilia, who will get that? Is it going? Oh, okay. Fireflux 100%. They wanted to go for the Joy this time.
Yeah, I kind of feel like with the Joy, you got to pay attention to the Angela as well. Like I kind of feel like the hot picks right now are Joy, Angela, as well as Faramis.
Yeah,
definitely game changers, especially because we're talking about how they like to fight around the neutral objectives around the river. The Joy has proven that if no one can stop the Joy, your goal leaner is not going to have fun.
There goes the Joy, so nobody's going to be having fun with the Joy right now.
Yep.
On the side of Fireflux, up front, and this is what I was wondering, it's like, we're going to guess all these things, but in the end, Fireflux has faith in Rosa, and they're going to put him on that Lilia.
That pick shows no fear.
No fear.
No hesitation.
That little girl is relentless.
Scary.
Yeah. I think maybe the best choice now for Devu is to go for Valentina or maybe get the Faramis at the get-go. And they will combo it up with a Bruno. I don't think that it's... It will be criminal to let go of the Bruno if the game is like this, the 1-1's already banned. So you go Bruno Matilda or Bruno Valentina or Bruno Faramis.
Yeah, the only thing about the Faramis is the Lilia got stronger.
Baxia Terizla against the Lilia.
Okay, let's talk about how in our imaginations this is a bad pick, because imagine in a situation you're fighting for that turtle. Why does the Baxia and Terizla does not do that well against the Lilia?
Well, not really. It's not around the turtle, I would say. It will come to the late game, in fact, right? It will be a problem in the late game. I mean, the ramp damage, that slow burn that you get from the Lilia when controlling those objectives, that's going to be a problem. But in the early stages, maybe they might not have a lot of problem. I think that the 2 picks that Devu got was more of comfort. They want to secure the Terizla, for example, as soon as possible.
And here comes the Edith for the side of Fireflux. A little bit of CC there. I like it. I personally definitely think it's going to be the XP lane here. After that, Martis.
Yeah.
So early game aggression, right now, things definitely just like simple, right? You mentioned it, it's a best of 5. It's game 1. We're just going to keep things pretty regular overall. Third pick, are they going to pick up that Faramis on the side of Devu?
Bruno, maybe? Or
Bruno, yeah, they still need it.
They still need
but
it.
Fireflux doesn't have a marksman yet, so they could just like say, we don't need it yet.
So Valentina or Faramis should be the obvious choice here for Devu. There's a merit on to getting...
What about Novaria?
Novaria, that's right.
Novaria.
Novaria, there's a merit for that.
Because my worry is that like the Lilia kind of grew up in popularity because of the Faramis, because everyone wants to clump up together, and that's where the Lilia does the most amount of damage.
But the Valentina is a good hero here because you can go for Edith, and there's a Novaria.
Good call.
So it gives you the late game pokes as well. So it kind of match it. Like if the Lilia is there for the late game, if it comes to like an almost unlimited amount of poke, the Novaria can also supplement that.
Yeah, because I kind of feel like this Novaria is really helping out the entire team, and it's really setting up in case all of those marksmen does get banned out. Even the Beatrix wouldn't be bad, right? Comboing with the Novaria, Terizla with the Novaria could be very good as well.
And also, they already know Fireflux doesn't have an assassin. They've already locked in their jungle, so we know the Novaria is going to be safe. And something like the Lilia, like the Edith, like the Martis that want to just kind of like dive in, come face first at you, the Novaria is a great answer to just poke those things away and keep you at check. Now, second phase of bans coming in, the carry ban. Bruno's still open. Devu does have first pick after this, so I think just leave it open for yourselves. Force FF to ban it.
Yeah, that's the reason why they banned that carry, because it will be a good combo for the Bruno. For Fireflux, I'm thinking like, what if they flex this Edith, give it the XP lane, and just go back. Oh, I would have said that the Bruno Angela would have been great, or Edith Angela, but yeah. whatever. They banned it, so why talk about it anyways?
As of right now, Deus Volt, they have a very tanky front line. So I'm really thinking about what kind of marksman do they want to get to be able to chunk all of this down. I kind of feel like Lilia will do like the first round of damage.
Yeah.
So after that, I don't know. It has been very popular here in M5, the Brody pick.
Yeah.
But I would say the performance or the result is very up in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the Brody's solid. I think it's just been something that people have fallen back to when they can't get their hands on the 1-1. They can't get their hands on the Bruno. I mean, it's that. We've seen that Beatrix is becoming popular again a little bit.
Yeah.
Towards the end of group stage, I feel like we saw a lot more of it compared to the beginning, but there goes the Ixia, man.
They
Forcing a Bruno ban?
They have to force the Bruno.
They have to force the Bruno. Because I think the way that they ban this out is Ixia is a natural counter to the Bruno, and then the carry is like a 50-50 ban to the Bruno. Now, Devu can just go for their roamer now.
Or do they just want their marksman here and
take
get a
up
Beatrix?
Beatrix here at the L.
Yeah.
I feel like
crazy.
Brody. I mean, the other crazy one is potentially Harif, where you can win the lane, but I'm not so sure in this kind of composition will it work out well or not.
Maybe they go Kaja for Sawa or something like a front line. Like get the Minotaur now, because I think it makes a lot of sense. Like against Fireflux, Minotaur is like a hero that is okay when there's the presence of Lilia because you heal your teammates anyway. So the burst potential will not be as much, and obviously sustain wins over that factor. Okay, Brody.
Well, I think the goal there is wait,
38%
save our
win rate.
roamer. They like to sometimes hold on to that roamer for their last pick in case they want to pull something out like the Diggy, in case they need to do something drastically to be that game changer. And I feel like the gold laner, whether they pick it now or second, it's not going to be like a game-changing pick. They could save that roam to be like the wild card, right? So Apex 47 here, the Hilda's gone. It's been something that he's loved. They banned it themselves. What's really left for him?
Whew, maybe they go for actually Beatrix because of the range. Irithel is still here for Fireflux. It's still a pretty strong hero.
Queen.
Yeah, the versatile queen. Rosa is the only mid laner who played Terizla in
on,
M3's history. Beatrix has been picked up, and the Lapu Lapu.
So Edith Rome.
Yep, Edith Rome.
Yeah, Edith Rome. I mean, it can't be Lapu Rome, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
I mean, you never know. It's,
just checking. We can't go that crazy during the knockout stage.
I feel like we haven't seen a lot of Edith Rome, though. A lot of it's been in the EXP lane.
Yeah.
Fireflux getting the flex on, though. The Flux getting the flex, you know?
Yep.
Yeah, I get it. You're amazing. You're very creative.
You're creative, Lavelle.
Oh, thank you.
You're the best.
Cho looks good for Devu. That's the Sao. But then again, if you want to go stable here, you go Minotaur so that you help your Brody. And there's also merit going for something like a Tigreal, so that there is a little bit of a front line. But yeah, the Cho or Minotaur should be the priority here for Devu.
Yeah, because they should find a way. Oh, the Diggy! All right. Lane domination. All lanes. And then maybe even like, if you can get it, you get it. If you don't, it's fine. Just kill people. What do you guys feel about the draft?
I like it. I think it's interesting. The Diggy's definitely, once again, it's that final pick. The question is he going to do the damage again? Is he going to just go full-on damage Diggy again?
There's no assassin.
And bring back my nightmares.
Yeah. What about you, Wolf?
I like the Diggy a lot because it counters the Lapu Lapu, right? And it holds on to the Beatrix. It protects your team. And you have the Terizla and the Baksha anyway, so why would you go for another tanky hero? We already have that covered. My real reservations rely on like the Varya plus the Diggy because I think in the early game, it's super weak as a duo. In the late game, it's pretty strong when it comes to pokes and like controlling areas. And that kind of is a disconnect like between like their marksman, for example, the Brody. Brody wants to go in the early to mid game, but then you have Varya and Diggy that is not that good when it comes to like as a combo, you know.
As we march in the Land of Dawn, we will have to see whether the first big Lilia or the last big Diggy will be the big game changer in this game. Welcome to the Land of Dawn. This is the first match of the M5 World Championship knockout stage between Fireflux Esports and Deus Volt.
What a great time to pause. Gives us a little... All right. We got a little more time to talk about the draft.
Well, okay, sure. The opening was great.
You killed it, Lavelle.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I killed it with a pause. Sorry, guys.
It was so good.
My bad.
You messed up the ping, bro.
Yeah, dude. Sorry. Sorry, fam.
Sorry, fam. Oh, okay. I'm thinking about a lot about this Diggy,
sure.
and it's great versus the Lapu Lapu, right? It's I was thinking like if Devu plays the Lapu Lapu a lot on Kid Bomba, they probably know what counters it and what annoys it.
Yeah.
And Diggy is on top of the list. If you speak to any kind of explainer that plays the Lapu Lapu well, they hate the fact that there's the presence of the Diggy in the opposing end. Because again, your combo is not there, you save yourself easily. So I think I really like that Diggy last pick. It's just that why did they pick the Novaria with it? They are going all in the late game, despite having 3 early game heroes. You know.
Well, I think it will. Not only is it going to help like with the Lapu, but during some of these neutral objectives, during Lord, during Turtle, when the Martis comes in, when the Lilia comes in, and they try to slow things down, try to kind of move everybody around and get their angle into that neutral objectives, the Diggy's going to come in clutch. I mean, there's no like huge CC on the side of Fireflux exactly, except for, but it's all kind of single target. There's no like big roamer that's going to mess everybody up. But I think it's going to really help with at least their pacing of some of these team fights.
We're going to talk about Kim Baba as well on showing confidence. I feel like there's nothing to do if you're a rookie or not. It's all about your mental. If you think you can win, you can win. So before the match even starts, how you think about the game is heavily going to influence how the game is actually going to go.
Yeah, that's why I felt that for Devu, majority of their plays were based off of instincts as well as like confidence. The way that they played against Geek Fam, the way they play against TOB, and most specifically against the Homeboys.
They had a great game against Homeboys.
Yeah.
I don't remember that game. I don't remember that game.
It's really just about like
it was my off day. It was
How
my
did
off
it
day.
end? What was the final score in that game?
No,
1 and 2 in favor of Devu.
Oh.
I kind of feel like I feel like maybe that's their way of balancing the draft, no? Novaria for the late game, Brody for the early and mid, and then Diggy is just there to do whatever, you know, early game's pretty alright, with items gonna deal a lot of damage, so...
Yeah.
But I will say that the problem with it, though, is kind of like what Wolf said. You have these 2 support, essentially. Like, yes, Novaria's a mage, but she's back line.
Yeah.
So mid lane could suffer, and I think a major win condition for the side of Fireflux here is use Rosa, use that Lilia, get aggressive in that laning phase, get aggressive in that early mid game. You know, just like we saw Rosa do against Blacklist, get in their jungle. Just do what you can to bully them around.
With that being said, we got to talk about Fireflux, like what's the timing for them? Because we talked about how for Deus Volt, having the dig, it's like 2 different ideas trying to accomplish more or less the same game plan. But for Fireflux, when is their go time? Is it like once we get level 4, forget about the lane and then just go in?
I think.
Yeah, I think that they have the entirety of the first 8 minutes.
The first 8 minutes.
Yeah. And also the mid game. Like it's a pretty stable draft where you're just dependent on your ultimates to be up and you're essentially impactful on all stages of the game, right? So they have many good combos, like onward into the Beatrix. You have the Lapu Lapu that can go to the backlines together with the Lilia that can be also aggressive, as Rosa have shown against Blacklist International. He dives actually and just pops the black shoes. Then you have the Martis that's kind of stable. So they have very fast laning stage where the Martis can clear out the jungle quickly. The Lilia plus the Edith, that's a very quick lane clear. Also the Lapu Lapu, their lane prio is top-notch. So that's the idea here for Fireflux.
We got to talk about the draft index because most of the numbers are more or less the same. The big difference is the late game potential.
Yeah.
What do you feel about that, Wolf, where the late game potential is heavily towards Devu?
Yeah, I do agree. It's a gamble for sure. Novaria and the Diggy, good luck like controlling boxes, territories, terrains in that regard. I imagine like if you get poked by the Diggy bumps, you can be killed by the Novaria Sphere.
True.
Right?
True, yeah.
Imagine that late game. Do you actually want to get in there? Fireflux needs to end this game, but what, 15-minute stops.
So there's the Novaria fear, then there's the fear of the bombs.
Yeah.
I mean, when it comes to late game, we've seen the way that Devu can just control the map. The way that they're laying down those ticking time bombs all over, and they just take it nice and slow. They don't try to dive in you. They just get a little bit of area, move into it, get a little bit of area, move into it, and completely control the map. My thing, though, is Fireflux, I feel like, in the early game, they do have late game as well.
I agree.
think the only thing that's really is going to be the problem is, I think, honestly, the Diggy, man. I think if that can pop off the way they want it to in the late game, it's going to be a huge issue for Fireflux.
Yeah.
Fireflux needs to try to just like steamroll, I think, here. Get in. If they get a kill or two onto the Martis.
My experience casting a lot of games is you can never count out the Beatrix, man. Like once the Beatrix has 3 to 4 items, you can basically 1v9 at that point, as long as you're not getting touched.
1v9.
The problem is, if the Beatrix is susceptible to getting hit by the Novaria Meteors,
That's right.
it's not going to be looking good. Like before the match even starts, you're going in unhealthy, right? So looking at both drafts, I do feel like the potential for Fireflux to end it is there because they got the Lilia, and we've seen what the Lilia can do. Even in like situations where you feel like there's not going to be enough damage, the Lilia will surprise you. The damage is there.
Yeah.
I think as well as, here's another thing though, everybody on the side of Devu, there's a lot of magic damage on the side of Devu.
You're a lot of magic damage.
You're a lot of magic. You're a lot of physical damage.
Thank you. Wolf is a lot of curse damage.
I know.
Cursed
Damage,
energy.
Yeah. It has been
True
proven.
damage.
But
True damage.
True damage.
True
True
damage.
damage. Definitely true
Man.
damage. Now, what I was saying was,
Don't be like him. You
I
know?
think they could definitely get into the late game, right?
Represent NA,
NA.
properly.
Hey,
Don't be true damage.
Be magical damage.
actually,
Magical damage.
yes. As Lord Wagner, are
Lord
you not?
Wagner?
Are you
Mr.
not?
Wagner to you.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, Mr. Wagner.
Lord Wagner. Lord Wagner, are you not supporting Devu though? Because they have I mean, Kid Bomba is from Germany. So are you not?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Because my last name's Wagner.
Exactly.
Wagner.
Mr. Wagner.
Mr. Trex Wagner.
I don't know, man. Yeah, but they're all now from like Eastern Europe, you know? Like,
That's,
you know,
yeah.
Turkey's a little bit closer, I feel like, on the map, right? They're more west.
Don't
Dude,
ask me
I
about
mean, like,
geography, man.
Ask
figure that out for
ask
me?
us where the purple buff is.
Yeah,
Where the orange buff is, we can navigate.
yeah.
So back when Fireflux was Incendio last year,
Yeah.
that's when I think they really kind of like earned some of my respect. That's when I
Okay.
really
I
started
earned
like
their respect
fall
when they were
for them.
born.
You earned their respect when they were
I
born?
respected them when they were born.
When they were born.
okay. I believe that.
Thank you.
I
Thank
believe
you.
that.
I believe that.
It's like these players here.
Aren't you guys voting for Devu?
I forgot.
I
I forgot.
I voted for Devu.
I think you, Devu, and I'm going for Fireflux.
That's right.
Because Turkey is where a lot of cats can be found.
All right.
I love
Okay.
cats.
You know where? You know what else can be found in EECA?
What?
Kid Bomba.
That's right.
Dude, you know what? Sold.
Biggest personality in
Sold.
F5 right now.
Yeah.
I'm for Devu right now.
Yeah, I mean,
Dance.
Kid Bomba is from Germany. Lord Wagner is from Germany. Yeah, they love each other for sure.
Some say we're related.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys have the hair.
The hair?
Actually,
The
no, not
hair?
really. Not really. No, you're.
Of all the things that you would pick,
We
it's the hair.
have to say thank you to everyone watching for your patience. Looks like we have a little bit of troubleshooting here.
All right.
It is from. Oh, why do we have to look at a Malaysian player?
Most picked heroes.
Come on, man.
SMG, 8 picks for the Valentina.
Huh?
Still didn't make it out of groups.
Dude,
Are
shut up.
Stormy played it 8 times?
Then all of our favorite team.
Wait, is this
Wait,
correct?
wait,
Logan?
wait. Stormy, Forbid, and Jay, they're all not going to the knockouts.
Yeah, did they just show us?
Yeah.
Do you guys know that little gun? You know those eyes? They're
Those eyes.
actually raccoon eyes.
Yeah.
Raccoon,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
That's
cool,
They're
right?
like they're little trash bandits.
I asked the manager. Dude, come on. I asked their manager, like,
So raccoons
what
are.
if Lil means raccoon or gun means raccoon in Mongolia? And then he's like, no, it just means a little gun.
What do you guys think they're playing? What do you think they're playing for?
Rock, paper,
like, what are they
scissors.
betting for? Is this a three-way?
No,
Oh.
no, it's who loses buys coffee.
Who loses has to invade the purple buff.
Man.
Sure.
Some Deuce Vault
Wow.
fans in the crowd.
I wonder what Volt means. Deus, I think it means God, I think.
Really?
Yeah, typically.
Listen,
Deus? Deus?
Deus.
Deus Volt.
I don't know. Yeah.
Deus Vault. The Knights.
The Knights?
Das Boot.
Oh,
See,
we
you're-
should ask him this.
Exactly.
We got an
You want me to translate?
we got an American, German
Italian, British,
Italian,
Scottish,
British.
Irish.
Wow,
person on the desk.
I'm
you're,
a product
you're
of
the
America.
West.
I am
You're
the
the
West.
West. You're
I
the
am
West.
the West. Italian.
All right, translate for us.
Translate. So Deus Vault means it means
The
Oh, yeah.
Knights.
I forgot.
This is what happens when you lie on your resume, by the way.
Yeah.
I mean, like, if you don't know, just tell us you don't know, Like, it's Chung and good. I have no idea.
No.
Just let us know.
Definitely not.
I mean, like, it could work.
No.
I mean, if the opposing side have a
Or at least, you know,
Oh.
as long as I give you my opinion strong enough that I believe it, what does it mean?
What did you find on your ROG Phone 6?
Yeah, it means divine providence.
Divine Providence.
Okay.
I like it.
I like you.
I like you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Here's the thing. When I say something, you just say thank you. You don't have to give
You're
it back.
welcome.
Oh. Or God willing. God wills. There's vote.
Oh, that's good too.
Okay.
God wills.
That's
What does
good too.
Fireflux mean?
Fireflux?
I think the first one means fire.
Something
Like the flux capacitor. You guys know what the flux capacitor is?
What is
Yeah.
The flux, it's
I work as an engineer. Come on.
it's what Back to the Future. It's what they had in the car to
Oh, yeah,
travel
yeah,
through
yeah.
time.
Okay.
That's
You gotta get the flux capacitor.
That's
Lavelle.
right, you're right. That's true, you're right.
I know this is not the right name. Morty.
More.
All right. Looks like we have a little bit of an issue. You can tell when we're not talking about a game anymore, we got to buy a little bit more time. Now, looking at the entire situation, thank you everyone for your patience, but this is the M5 quality. We got to make sure all of the players are prepared. They feel their best when you play, because the mental game is the reason why you win and lose. We got to make sure that their mental is good. So whenever the Martian's like, you good? And they're like, nah, fam.
No, fam.
We got to wait another 2-3 minutes.
It's not bussin', man.
It's not bussin'. With that being said, we're going to have a short break here to ensure everything goes well. So make sure you guys don't go anywhere. Unless you need the toilet, then you can go there. But other than that, stay where you are. We're coming back right after this to see the match between Fireflux as well as Devu. know who's crazy? This guy's crazy.
You're crazy.
Dude, you're already level 150?
Yes.
Why didn't you just tell us? Do you want to, join the conversation?
I
He's
want
level
to, no, I'm
150.
Wolf's also,
shell-shocked.
come on, Wolf could be 150 if you want
No,
to.
I'm
you know why,
one,
right?
I'm not level 150. I'm level 15.
Like 15.
Yes.
Okay,
Oh,
well-
I misheard you.
Well, you
I'm
gotta
sorry.
Yeah, I know.
You're the richest caster. Don't you know
well,
that?
You could have 3 of these
Hey.
if you wanted.
By the, that's
Multiple accounts.
That's not true at all. I don't know who is spreading those rumors. The real richest caster is Bonafide Mirko.
Listen,
That's true.
I made a tier list the other day and had all the players
true.
do it, and
Yeah.
they told me that
Yeah.
you were the richest caster. You were S tier. for
I
richest
believe
caster.
with Wolf.
Man, I don't know
Mirko's
where
the
that
richest.
myth came from, right?
I know who started
Who started it?
Ocho Gahaba. I talked with him this one time. It was so weird. He was like this most of
Okay.
the time. When I talked to him, he actually let go, giving me the signal, you can't talk.
So you've actually met
Yeah.
him.
Yes. He was
It was like Leo's been looking for him everywhere.
when Ocho Gahaba is like this, you don't talk to him.
Yeah.
He doesn't
When do you
speak.
talk to him?
I appeared in front of his face and he's like, speak.
All right.
But
so-
he's
so
not a
you
caster.
wait your
Is he a
turn.
caster?
Nah,
No.
maybe.
Maybe.
Wouldn't you like to know?
I would like to
Wouldn't
know.
Leo like to know?
Leo
Now,
would love to know.
I would love to know this game.
Okay.
The first match in this best of 5. Who will take it home? Take it home? Win this
Fireflux.
one. You're still on Fireflux.
Still in Fireflux, bro. I love Kid Bombo, but Fireflux has my heart.
I think for game number 1, I would rather be in the Fireflux spot.
Okay, then I'm gonna be Deus Volt.
Why?
Why?
Usually the things that
You
I
know,
love betray me.
Yeah.
So if I go for Deus Volt, it's gonna be Fireflux. But I want to see a
sad, bro.
Diggy win.
We already saw Diggy win.
No.
Like, you know, it was literally, what, day 2, day 1 or something.
Yeah.
TOB, completely destroyed. Probably most damage a Diggy has ever done in any game in M Series. Not only did it damage TOB, but it damaged me and all of North America
Yeah.
along with it.
Not enough.
Well,
Why?
you're about
Not
to
enough.
see a Diggy game.
Not enough. I don't know why.
Not enough?
I don't know why. I
NA,
almost.
not enough.
I almost. No, that's NE. I almost channeled my inner Cartman. Oh,
You know why? Because you're better than great, Lafel.
You're better than great.
You're
It's good
actually
being great.
greater than great, Lafel.
You're the best.
You're the greatest.
When will the game start? Come on, guys. Come on. So right now, our marshals are trying to solve things. I can't believe what these two dodos are trying to do. You guys are trying to gas me up.
Gas you up.
Legit, I don't know what gaslighting means.
It means it's literally what Wolf does to you all the time.
Really? Why do you gaslight me all the time, Wolf? Could you not do that?
I don't even know that
Well,
I'm doing that.
Well, what you're doing to him is kind of gaslighting, though.
Or maybe you are the one gaslighting
Yeah,
the
what
both
is
of
yours?
us.
Yeah.
There we go. I just taught you guys a lesson. That's what I just did is gaslighting.
Wow.
Lilia first pick, is that gaslighting?
I don't know.
Was that okay? You know, if first pick Lilia, is that the entire team gaslighting? Is like, yeah, go for it. What is gaslighting?
No,
What?
it's what I just
In
did to you. I
draft,
made you
in
think
draft.
you were wrong.
Oh.
I'm the jerk, but somehow I make you feel like you're wrong. That's gaslighting.
Oh.
It's like a toxic relationship. Yeah.
Wow.
You know.
That's literally every single relationship of
It's
the
like
casters.
when you're playing solo queue and you're doing great, but everyone tells you you're doing horrible.
I see.
That's how it is in NA at least. I don't know about you.
Wow.
For me, it's the reverse. I do horrible, and people tell me I'm great.
Well,
it's like, no,
it's
all
reverse
it's all
gaslighting.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's anti-gaslighting.
Anti-gaslighting.
Yeah.
I played with Wolf before. You wouldn't imagine the heroes that he plays.
What does he play?
Cho,
I thought you were about to say Wolf.
Selena.
Selena,
You're a Selena
Ling.
player?
Dude, trust me when I say.
Wide variety. You play them well, though.
He plays like a world champion.
Well, or a runner-up.
Runner-up. Sorry.
What's
Sorry.
your mains?
My main? Legit. I'm a roam mid main.
Okay.
Okay, if you don't. You
This
probably,
shows that we have not much to talk
Yeah,
about. What?
exactly. There was a time where the casters, like during M3, we were just playing. We were playing a lot of games because we wanted to improve our battle pass.
Oh yeah, that's
Our
true.
You're like
M5
playing
M3
on
pass.
cast?
And what we do what we do, all right, so before the broadcast starts, we play like maybe 5 Brawl games, and then after we play a lot of like ranked games, right? Why do we play Brawl, you ask? You may ask.
I didn't.
Nobody did. Nobody did, but sure.
We want to play Brawl because that's the fastest way
to gain your
yeah.
That's
exactly.
the analyst way of thinking.
Exactly.
But then our Brawl games end up being 20 minutes.
Somehow.
That's right.
Even though there's 5 of you playing.
So we played ranked,
right.
but you know what's the weirdest thing, Trex?
What? What's the weirdest thing?
Every single time we play, Wolf disappears.
Yeah, yeah.
Like he
He
disappears
goes
on the map,
to a different
or
room.
just leaves.
And then all of a sudden, he gets good.
You know why? You know why?
Why?
Because Ocho Gahaba's training him when he goes to the other room.
Do you know Ocho Gahaba?
I cannot confirm nor deny that situation. I plead the
Have
fifth.
you met Ocho Gahaba?
I have met him, yes.
Shook hands and everything?
Yeah. Yeah, if you get, yeah.
Have
sure.
you seen him in the mirror?
What is a mirror?
What does it mean?
You're literally wearing glasses.
That's a different. That's.
Oh wait, yeah, no, that's. Oh yeah,
that's
no,
different.
Yeah, no, that is different.
A mirror's but anyways, yeah. I think I remember. I very remember that it came to a point where we joined the MCL and became champions.
Who's we?
That's
Oh,
Lafel.
the MCL. I got you.
Lafel, Gideon,
Yeah.
Merkobi, and Leo.
What was your
Yeah,
team
right.
name?
Oh, do we actually tell
What was
him?
your team name?
I think it's all right. I'm gonna give you a little bit of lore here, and this.
Okay, story time. I like
Disclaimer. Disclaimer. This is entirely
I remember.
Lafel's idea.
I remember.
So, the name of the squad was Chocolate Samyam.
Chocolate.
It's
Oh, it's game time.
Hey, game time! Let's go! Let's go! We're jumping into the game. I already forgot my intro, but it's Fireflux Esports going up against Devu. First big Lilia or last big Diggy. Let's go!
Yeah, as expected, this will be a very tight start because Fireflux, they have very good late game, early game, I mean, but the late game comes from Devu with their pokes. The support duo, the Varia plus the Diggy, you can see the struggles already of this duo. It honestly doesn't, it's actually very difficult, especially they're facing up against Edith and Lilia. Very strong laners.
Yeah, I gotta say, Rosa was being very aggressive there. He did not allow Sunset Flower to see the sun.
Didn't allow him to see the sun.
Yeah.
But it's sunset, you know, so he's okay with that because he's a lover of having the sun leave him. So Sawo, though, I'm going to watch onto Sawo because I want to see as he scales, as we move through this game. But definitely in this phase right now, mid lane is going to have a lot of issues with Rosa on this Lilia. And I think that's exactly what Fireflux want. They want to be able to push in, they want to be aggressive, and if they can do that, it's definitely a dub.
Yeah, look at what Apex 47 is doing up top. He's achieving 2 things. First is that he is somehow protecting Sunshine. At the same time, he's also protecting the Lizard of Fireflux Esports. And what is the implication of that? That means that Magister's natural lane or pattern of jungling will be disturbed a little bit. In fact, TNZ will get 2 Lizards, the right and the left Lizard of this map.
Yeah, with that we can see, like, in terms of priority, it does seem like Fireflux Esports does have a little bit of priority, and I kind of feel like, again, even though Wolf, you did say that the Lilia is going to be more influential come late game around the Lord fights, but I kind of feel like with this kind of composition, I kind of feel like Rosa can do quite a lot in the early stages of the game, so this turtle fight is going to be very interesting between Fireflux as well as Dave's Volt.
It's going to be a 4v3 down here as well. Diggy still up in the top side. Sawo, if they can make that work, I mean, I think the main goal is to try to get Carvey a little bit ahead in that gold lane. Turtle now up, and it looks like Magister is going to go for the purple buff instead here.
Man, just a little move that they did was already enough. And TNZ will be there, but I really like what Magister is doing because he knows that TNZ is a level ahead, and he gets the invasion of the purple instead. So that's him like upping the tempo.
A little bit of a knock-up. The bombardment comes down. Sawo taken out. Sunshine going to get first blood.
You know what? I'm liking the pathing coming in from Apex 47. Sure, that was an amazing engage, but it kind of feels like the job for Apex 47 is to have his eyes on the prize. And then the prize keeps on changing. Is it Magister? Keep an eye on him. Is it Sawo? Keep an eye on him. Because even during the turtle fight, he was like, wait, Magister is missing. He looked for him. Like, I like the proactiveness coming in from this roamer.
You can already feel the confidence a little bit. After getting that first blood there, Apex now stepping a little bit more forward. Sunshine stepping a little bit more forward. They feel comfortable, and I think that could be the start, but they're going to have to be careful. Carvey still packs a punch, especially with that ultimate.
Man, can I be excessively nerdy?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Yes,
Right
nerd
now,
out, bro.
because I would say that the first 2 minutes of the game belongs to Fireflux Esports because of what Apex 47 did for his team, and of course the coordination with TNZ. But my oh my,
Already.
the first turtle, 5 Devu have recovered. Magistor has a little bit, advantage over TNZ because of the purple buff that he was able to steal.
Yeah, at this point, it is all about macro and trading as well. Like, fully understanding what can you fight for and what you cannot. And now it looks like they're fighting for this purple buff. Never mind.
I mean, TNZ and Rosie, they're definitely starting to test it. They're testing the water, getting a little bit deeper every single time, going into the jungle a little bit farther every time, seeing what they can start milking out of Deus Vault here. Let's take a look at these items, though, Wolf.
Yeah. Now full item first. I think Lapu Lapu will want to go for Fury Hammer into the perhaps Dominance Ice. Because typically you go damage build, like if you're going for Lapu Lapu, but he's going for full tank because he wants to be in the front lines.
Alien trying to get the better of Kid Bomba here. Not going to go for the dive, though. Doesn't have the ultimate. You already used the Bravest Fighter a little bit earlier.
Yeah, I gotta say, Alien here building to make sure that Kid Bomba doesn't do anything. Sunset Lover survives.
Close call, though. Turtle now up. Apex gonna hang out in this bush. Magister trying to find a way in. Sawo there as well. Rosa gonna do what Rosa does best and zone them away. TNZ gonna take the second turtle. That's 2 turtles to 0 up against Deuce Vault.
My question for Wolf, right now in this Volt, they're kind of losing a little bit. But we saw the draft index. They are going to do well come late game. My general rule is if you're a late game composition, you don't want to lose more than 2,000 gold. But for this game, what do you feel like this Volt is able to let through? Can they lose more than 2,000?
Yeah, for sure. As long as they keep their mid lane turret. I mean, even the turret with the outer turret is important. Maybe perhaps not lose more in the side lane. So, yeah, if they can... maybe if they can let go, 4,000 gold lead, as long as they keep their mid lane intact, that allows them to kind of control this purple buff, for example, as well as the orange buff on their side. They're going to be a little bit better, when it comes to dealing with the late game. So I guess that's it's not more of a magic number, it's a magic number of turrets.
Yeah, so it's not about gold, it's about turrets.
Exactly.
Oh, a lot of damage on Sawo! Alien able to pick up the kill. A lot more coming back. Carvey pops off the torn apart memories. TNZ trying to get away here. Magister going to chase him down. They want to re-engage, but TNZ taking out Carvey. Picks up the kill. Alien down as well. It's a 2-for-1 to the side of Deus Vault.
I mean, judging by the movement, it looks like Fireflux Esports, they wanted to go for it, but Deus Vault, they're just like, yeah, come at us, buddy. We got the damage.
Yeah, well done. They did take out the turret up top, but the thing is there will be an exchange, so this is net positive for Deus Vault.
Fireflux still holding the gold lead as well. So coming out on top, taking that mid lane. Yes, they lose 2 heroes, but I definitely still think they have a pace. They get that top tower too. Fireflux still holding the game.
Wolf, you said it. It's not about gold. It's about the outer turrets, and Deus Vault just lost 2.
Exactly. I would understand the top lane because it was traded off for the bottom lane anyways, but that mid lane was essentially free. The thing is, Deus Vault, when they went for the rotation into the bottom lane, they forgot to kind of manage the lanes, at least in the mid lane. And Sunset Lover was poked so much that he cannot defend that mid lane. And this is already a massive win for Fireflux.
I gotta say as well, Rosa is doing such a good job making sure that Sunset Lover does not join any fights.
And it's going to be another play for the 3rd turtle to gain. Apex 47 probably going to pull the turtle away. May get reset here. No, Kid Bomba still able to hold on to it. Magister wants to pull it back over to his side. Rosa getting caught away from 3 members. Kid Bomba tries to get the penalty zone on, does miss, but a meteor does land on a Rosa. Going to possibly send him back to base as he doesn't have the black shoes right now. Yeah. Devu, TNZ up against Magister here. 3v4. Can Devu try to get this turtle to try to even out the gold here?
Right now, I feel like if they want to contest for it, they need Carvey. Carvey has the damage. Now Alien's going on to Magister. Magister taking quite a little bit of damage.
Big stun on Asewo there. He does still have the time journey. TNZ able to take it though, and Alien dashes through. Nothing too major. Both teams, if they don't get the objective, they back off.
Yeah, Fireflux Esports may have lost some of the contention around this mid lane because of Rosa just having to use the Purify and just to recall. But my oh my, Alien with a wonderful play. Zoning out Devu, and the reason why he was able to do that and achieve that was because of his itemization. Going in for defensive items first. I'm curious to see what his actual emblems will be, but if you're looking at what he holds on to now, Concussive Blast, which is kind of unorthodox,
Alien, if I'm not mistaken, he took the defense first one, and then
Okay.
the
The firmness.
firmness, and Festival of Blood. If I'm not
Okay.
mistaken, that's what he took.
Man, and that's gonna be good. I mean, Alien,
You're good.
you are.
You're
good.
great.
You're great. You're
you.
greatest.
But
Thank
you're
you.
better than great. Nobody knows who I
No,
was
but
talking
he's
to.
the greatest.
He is the greatest.
Talking about geeking out in this game, the kill score is very low, but it does feel like both these teams are playing a game of chess where they're trying to move each other. Okay, so like I'm moving my pawn here, 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 and here. Who's going to take the bait? And it looks like no one is, except for the fight down bottom, no one's really taking the bait here.
I will say this, you know, I feel like even though Deus Volta's a little bit behind, they're still pretty comfortable. It hasn't gone too far. They've lost 2 towers, but their goal is late game right now. Get Sunset Lover to a point where those meteors start to really hurt. Get the Diggy to a point where the bombs start to really hurt, and we can just control the map and move around slowly and kind of fight back.
Yeah.
If Fireflux doesn't start really pushing the pedal here, it could become a late game, and then it's just a free-for-all at that point.
Eventually, it'll be like a Thanos.
Thanos.
Using the Power Stone and the Space Stone to grab a meter and then just, you know, chunking it down on Tony Stark.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's Thanos late game.
Are you serious?
No, I'm not serious. I actually know about it.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Great movies, great
Yeah,
movies.
Great movie.
But again,
Yeah, but who's
It's a good
Thanos?
Sunset
which,
Lover.
Which Sunset Lover?
Sunset
The
Thanos?
meteor.
Out.
The meteor.
Meteor. Yeah, because yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Okay, guys,
The
don't leave me
meteor.
hanging. Come on, like,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah,
I mean,
I'm sorry.
like, we all get the reference. Like, come on, don't be
Yeah.
like this to me.
Yeah.
What did I do to you?
Nothing.
Is it because I'm Malaysian?
No, you just kind of scared me.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
I'm also scared.
Not gonna lie, I'm scared of Wolf, man.
I'm also scared
that's
of
the
you.
real
You've been
enemy.
doing it for 3 years.
I don't have to-
3 years, Wolf.
Okay, can I just
365
Fireflux
times
versus
3.
Deus Vault.
Can I just
Right, it's true.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
The lead, this 2000 lead, feels like 500 for now because they're not really pushing that advantage. I mean, like, they're pushing. They got the top as well as the mid outer turret. If they keep on doing this,
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of
Hey.
feel like they're starting to have their draft win condition here.
So at what point do you think the water boils over? Like, at what point do you think eventually one of the teams goes for it? Or is it just going to be like a 6-kill game?
I think the water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. I don't know how is that in
Nerd.
Fahrenheit.
What do you guys use? Fahrenheit?
Actually,
I don't know what 100 degrees Celsius is.
All right. We'll just
Okay.
keep using Celsius.
This is
Yeah.
the English desk. Can we use Fahrenheit?
Dude, come on.
Dude, come on.
No,
Come on,
no,
man.
no. We're not losing
Come
for
on,
that
man.
one. Everyone else uses Celsius.
I'm not falling for that.
Yeah.
But
100 degrees Celsius.
Yeah. So
It's like 130 or like 140
30,
Fahrenheit,
yeah.
something like that.
I think we're on 32 because apparently you need. Never mind. I don't
Yeah, but
wanna
when
be
does the
under
game boil over?
Okay, when does the game boil up? I think 15 minutes for the Diggy as well as the Novaria. And this is a Diggy that's roam, right? So
Yeah.
you will have to wait a little bit longer, maybe around 19, 20 minutes. But particularly for Novaria, if you get the third item, and maybe when you get the Divine Clay, because it's a much needed item here for the Novaria, because there's a lot of like tankiness on the side of Fireflux Esports. So I think that's a magic number, 18 to 20 minutes. That's when you feel that Novaris was a Diggy very painfully.
Sour the expert wingman.
Wow.
Oh, I get it.
Sawa's
Get it, wingman, Diggy.
Hoot,
Okay.
hoot.
Sao's Diggy recorded 23 assists in the first game of their series against Homeboys.
HB.
HB.
This is the highest assist in a game in M Series history.
Wow. Imagine
Wow.
doing it against Homeboys.
Yeah, with a Diggy.
With a Diggy
Against Homeboys.
against Homeboys.
With a Diggy.
Diggy
Expert
Diggy
wingman.
against Homeboys?
Diggy, I thought it was against TOB.
It was actually TOP.
Right?
But that's okay.
That's why I'm like, okay. I think at this point,
We were
the script,
gaslighting you.
at this point, the script
That-
wire is messing with me.
He's gaslighting you.
Right?
Yeah, yeah.
It's okay,
Yo.
though.
Yo, script writer, we need to talk.
All right.
You and me.
You-
Bot lane. EXP. 1v1.
Bot lane?
Bot
Not
lane?
mid lane?
Dude, I don't know
Do
where
1v1
the
in
EXP
the
is gonna
bot
be.
lane?
Yeah.
Dude, just EXP. Doesn't matter. I want them levels quick.
I'm an EXP main.
I'm a EXP lover.
EXP lover. Are you a sunset lover?
No.
Midnight lover?
I am
Morning lover?
Bombel.
What's that?
Bombel.
What time of day is that?
No, Kid Bomba?
Kid Bamba.
Bombel.
Bumpel.
What about
That,
What about
I
Lamba? Oh,
legit-
we're back in the
we
game,
legit
ladies and
introduced him with
gentlemen.
That one. We're going into game. Wait, introduce with that one. Bombell.
Magistor gonna try to lock on a Sunshine here. Big Meteor coming in. Sunshine does miss. Oh, wait a second. Penalty zone on several members. Sunshine taken out. Apex 47 might just be next. They're going to move forward. Tienzi wants to try to buy some space for Rosa. He's going to need to try to get out of here. Wait, no. 1v4. Alien there as well with the Bravest Fighter. Going to lock on a Carve.
Oh, the
and get the kill. Sawo saves the day, and Alien falls next. It's a 5-4-1. Devu's Vault coming out on top.
Wipeout. What was that? We came out of the pause and then they're just like, yeah, let's go for violence.
Okay, I think the water got just, you know, it went to boiling temperature so quickly
At
because
that
of
point, it
Fireflux.
evaporated.
It evaporated. I mean, for Fireflux Esports, what they did was to go for the top lane push. And after the jump coming from Magistor, you would think that it will be a fight that Fireflux can fight, but Sunset Lover lands the ultimate onto 3 members of Fireflux Esports, lands the Sphere or the Meteor onto 2. And because of the Lightning Truncheon, they were burned out so low that they couldn't fight. The questionable thing for Fireflux is after losing 1 and 2 members, they should have just backed out. They re-engaged and they lost 5 in total.
I think they were a little too confident there. They are still holding, you know, ever so slight gold lead, so I don't think it's like over for them. But Devu's Vault, this is what they want.
Yeah.
If they can survive through 10 to 15, 16 minutes, it could be GG's for Fireflux. Now, Lord up. Magistor is going to start it. Does Fireflux even have a way in?
I gotta say that 50 minutes for Devu's Vault is coming very, very soon.
Bombs.
The damage coming in from Carvey is already a lot, and this gives space for Sunset Lover as well as Sao to be like, you guys don't need to deal that much damage, but Sao just got a Divine Glaive.
Yep.
Those bombs are gonna hurt even more.
Ooh, Rosa, though, holding the front line per usual. Alien with the Bravest Fighter. Looking for the stun, but taking a lot of damage. Carvey gonna take him out. Face full of torn apart memories. Magistor's looking for the next one. Magistor takes some damage. Time Journey comes out. Sawo getting low, but still, they find Apex 47. Tienzi also very low. Magistor's still up. Both junglers around, but they gotta go back to base, get some health back, and let's run it one more time for this Lord.
Dude, the damage coming in from Devu's Vault, like that Lapu looked like a marksman.
Yeah.
He looked like a goal laner, man. He just instantly gone.
And the chain stuns coming up from Devu's Vault was on point. The way that they layered all of their crowd control. They don't have the biggest crowd control in the world, but if you layered them after one another, you can see that even a tank hero like Alien struggles. We did mention that Alien had a very tanky build-up.
Yeah.
Item order as well as his choice of emblems. It looked to be real good, but Alien just got deleted by Devu's Vault.
But we gotta talk about Sao as well. Did you see that time journey? The timing,
Last second.
The timing of it all, right? That was insane.
That's 2 times in a row now he's done that.
That was so good.
So good.
And Fireflux, you can tell they're like trying to get it out, right? Like the Bravest Fighter, 1 at a time. They send in Rosa 1 at a time. But I think they're gonna have to approach these fights a little bit differently. Kid Bombo hit the penalty zone. Apex also taking face first in a Carvey and Magistor, but Tienzi takes the Lord, takes out Kid Bomba, and Sawo pops the Time Journey as an escape route. Fireflux coming back into the lead.
It looks like Devu's Vault, wrong timing there, and a little bit uncoordinated.
Yeah, and I would really give props to TNZ just surviving. And then after getting the Lord with the Retribution, he even lands the Decimate onto Kid Bomba, which is perfect because he got some of his life back. Then he gets out. Gonna be A-okay. Now they can use the Lord because there's nobody died from Fireflux Esports during the exchange. That means that they can use the Lord.
That Meteor's definitely starting to hurt. Sunshine's gonna have to be careful here. Lord closing in on the top side. Positioning is gonna be key. Rosa pops the black shoes. Back to about 70% health. Bombs outside the front door waiting for Fireflux to come in. You're gonna have to take a couple ones to the face to knock here.
At this point, Sunset Lover, that's not a meteor. That's a planet. That's an entire planet.
He's throwing.
It's like a big planet or a small planet?
So
like we're talking Jupiter or Pluto?
Venus.
It's on its way.
It's on its way. Dude, I gotta say, add more, like, I don't know, 4 minutes. It's gonna be a solar system.
Ooh, Galaxy.
Galaxy Bomb.
Yeah, Galaxy Bomb. That would be a cool name.
That is a cool name, isn't it?
Galaxy Bomb.
Next hero, Moonton, listen up.
All right.
That's so over the top, and I would love it.
Galaxy
Shout out to One Piece.
Oh, yeah.
Right,
I caught it.
Right, I know my stuff.
Oh.
All right, let's see if they can have the Heart of One Piece themselves. Magister going to hold down the front side. Horde going to be back up in 80 seconds. Wolf, where are we going from here?
Yeah, I think Fireflux Esports, they still have one Lord fight in them. When it comes to like the strength of their composition, and it just helps that Sunshine now has the win nature for that kind of play. Also, Rosa with a Divine Glaive, this will hurt a lot. Gonna tear through all the defenses of Devu. I'm curious because Alien went for the Exhort boots. So if you're not familiar, Exhort boots, it's just what we call here in the Philippines, where you're not a roamer but you get the roaming boots. 8 minutes.
They swap over.
Yeah.
My only question is, how does Fireflux actually engage in the fight? Because they have the Lapu Lapu to dive in the backline, but I kind of feel like with having the Diggy there, that's not going to be really a good idea.
Yeah.
Is it a better idea just to go for a front to back and just, you know, deal with Magister first or Kid Bomba first and then just peel one by one? Treat Deus Volt like an onion.
Yep.
I think before I would have agreed with that, but now that their gold lead's getting to almost, 3.5, I think as long as one of them can get rid of that Diggy ult, they're okay. Sawo held onto the Diggy ult too long last time. So Sawo, ooh, wait a second, Rosa, a little bit of trouble. Kid Bomba gonna get knocked up. Kid Bomba wants more. Bomba, Bomba, boom! There goes Rosa. Black Shoes won't help you today. Des Vault gonna take that one. Back off here. Magister taking a little bit of damage as well. Apex 47 with the knockup. Ooh, a lot of damage. Alien into the backside. Apex 47 goes down to Sawo though. Hoot hoot. Alien gonna be next. Kid Bomba picking one up. 3 members down for the side of Fireflux. All 5 back up for Deus Vult. Sunshine on the run along with TNZ. Gonna get pulled back. Able to get away because of the CC nullification. Lord back up. Is Deus Vult gonna keep on going for this? TNZ with the getting outplayed. Carvey picking up the kill. Sunshine all by himself.
I'm going to let you catch your breath because that's a long play-by-play. And now Deus Vult, they're claiming the Lord for themselves. Deus Vult on the initiative. They say they want to fight. They just fight. Nothing much that Fireflux Esports can do about it.
Yeah, Fireflux, a very ill-advised decision from them. They still fought because they wanted to go for the fight. They already lost Rosa. That's majority of the damage output that was lost from their axis. And now, Deus Vult just punished them duly. I mean, for TNZ as well as the gang, they went into fight under the base of essentially the jungle of Deus Vult. Ill-advised, and that means that Fireflux just got obliterated by Devu.
I would say this is a best of 5. Both teams got to make sure that their mental stamina is taken care of. Because I do agree, Rosa getting that out of position was very dangerous for the team. And now looks like Deus Vult, they're looking for an opportunity. The Lord is marching up top. They're trying to get any kind of turrets, whether it be the bottom lane or the mid lane. And now,
Lord gonna be coming in. I will say Fireflux has plenty of ways to clear here. They have the Lilia, they have the Beatrix. It shouldn't be hard. This tower is gonna be able to stay up, but look at the way Sawa is like, you're staying in your base. Here's some bombs for you. There's no way out. Someone's got to take those to the face, and this is exactly what we saw when they went up against TOB. And as long as they can keep them, keep 1 or 2 of them at half health, it's a huge win for Deus Vult, and Fireflux is gonna have to find a way around that.
Yeah, right now, Astral Echo and Carvey just doing just a little bit of damage onto Fireflux. This is a situation where they're just like, you guys can stay in your base, but you guys aren't staying safe. A lot of damage is coming from a lot of sources coming in from Deus Vult. Their composition here, having a lot of damage, is really working out. And I'm a big fan of a lot of damage.
Yep.
You're a lot of damage.
You're a lot of damage.
Not enough flex tape here for Fireflux.
Yep.
Flux tape.
So after this game, win or lose for Fireflux, I think it's time to ban out the Diggy.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
yes,
yeah.
Sir.
I don't think people are going to stop letting Sawo play it.
Sawo is just too good on this Diggy, man.
Yep. And the team is also very good at the Diggy. The way that they're coordinated, the way that they're aggressive, because they know that there's an insurance policy courtesy of this Diggy that really gave them the green light to be aggressive in this particular match.
I just love that a team can have this kind of identity, having this pocket pick.
Good Apex.
Apex 47.
Hide in the bush.
Shut up, everyone. Shut up.
Be quiet.
Be quiet. Be quiet.
Go for it. Looks for Sunset. Sunset just... A lot of hype for nothing there, but it's okay. Apex 47 now on the run. Oh, look for Sunset.
Yo!
Does miss it. Flickers over to try to get it. Not able to get anyone out, though. But we're seeing the water is bubbling right now, boys.
Dude, he flickered for that. He could have
wanted that.
He could have gone.
He chose violence.
He was like, nah. I will die for this. Yeah.
If Devu secures this next Lord, it's already over. It's for me because the pushing potential of Devu is pretty nasty. You have a sieging potential from the Astral Echo, you have initiators from Magistar as well as Kid Bomba, and you have a turret hitter, Carvey. So I think that they have all the tools in the latter portion of the game at 18 minutes. Yeah. Them leading by 3,000, I think that this is a guarantee for them if they secure the Lord.
They gotta find a way in here. Fireflux working the tri-bush right now. I feel like someone needs to find an angle, find a way on the backside. Just don't walk into the bombs anymore because you know that is a lot of damage. Magistar gonna try to push in on a Rosa there. Kid Bomba! Boom once again in the backside. Apex 47 able to counterplay though. Kid Bomba, immortality pops, but he still goes down. The Lord finally falls. Magistar picks it up. Deus Vault takes it for the price of Kid Bomba, but they still take TNZ as well.
Oh no.
That's worth it.
So worth it.
That was so worth it.
That was so worth it indeed. Purple buff going to Rosa, but that Lord, Devu with the pokes, Devu with the Lord dance, and then Kid Bomba going in for the flicker play. Very sacrificial at that because you know that he's gonna die anyways. Then
his assignment.
Yeah, he did his assignment. Then TNC was isolated from the team. So he was the one to get in front of the Lord, but Devu, they have what, 4 members, 3 members in that area. The moment he showed up, he was poked down, and because Fireflux didn't have any saves on this Martis, they just lost their jungler essentially. Then the Lord comes, Devu now with a big advantage.
The movement coming in from Kid Bomba, sacrificing himself for the team, that's an adult Bomba right there.
That's an adult Bomba, that is not a Kid Bomba.
That's an adult Bomba.
Yep.
Big Bomba.
The big Bomba, yep.
Mature Bomba.
The mature Bomba. The all-in Bomba. Let's see if he can bomb Fireflux out of here. Magistar gonna kind of move through the mid side, and there's nothing they can do. They can't even defend their towers because it's just full of Diggy bombs right now. Lord gonna get the crash in. 2 inhibitors down. Rosa taking meteors to the face. Deus Vault seem in complete control right now. Watch for Kid Bomba. He's got the penalty zone ready. I'm just waiting for him to pop off. Sunset Lover lands another one. TNC brought down. Horse going to the fountain. Apex 47 Horse pop it as well. And the Lord connected onto the base. Time Journey comes out and Kid Bomba pops it down. And the base goes down as well. Deus Vault gonna take game 1.
That's the opening of this best of 5 series. I mean, I don't know, based on that game, we could go all 5 games, but I gotta say, that was an amazing performance by both teams.
Yep.
It was back and forth up until the late game.
And the thing is, we know that this will be a game where the late game matters more for Devu. We know that in the early stages, there's a straight-up chance for Fireflux to win it, and they were winning it, but then the fight up top lane, ill-advised. They went in for Kid Bomba because Kid Bomba was below 50% HP. They got baited because of that. They thought that they can kill him, but I think that without Rosa, it's impossible for them to take the team fights, to take the team off, the pickups. That's why eventually Devu won because now they have the advantage. The late game was theirs and they took it for themselves.
Sunset Lover, you gotta be careful. We saw you tripping there. Don't be tripping, boy. All right, be careful. You got more games after this, but Sunset Lover, man, like, he threw a planet.
He was always ready. He was always ready.
Yeah.
He was always ready to look for the kill. And then we have Kid Bomba, who's always ready to take a kill.
Yeah.
Always ready to dive into the back line, because the rest of his team, they're ready. It's like, listen, go over there, distract him for a few seconds, and we get the Lord. Go over there, distract him for a few seconds, so we get a different angle to take this fight. And every time he did it, it always worked. Just the team themselves with the Diggy, so many things that they all kind of, their synergy is just so clean.
Yeah.
Dude, again, that composition, so much damage.
Yeah, so
like,
much
damage from every
much
angle.
damage.
Yeah, so much damage.
So much damage.
Yeah.
That's the joke. And for now, we gotta look at the game MVP. Again, this is a best of 5. But in the first game here, we see here Kid Bomba. No, it's not Kid Bomba. Oh my God! Look, Team Deus Vault here performing out of their minds.
It's Carvey.
Carvey as well. Like I gotta say, everyone dealt so much damage.
Oh,
It's Kid Bomba. Come
Bomba.
on, he's being humble here. He's being a mature Bomba. A mature Bomba.
Big
A
Bomba.
humble Bomba.
Humble Bomba.
Humble Bomba. I like that one.
Do you know Bomba in Malay basically means fireman?
Fireman.
Yeah, legit.
Kid Fireman.
Do you know that Bomba in Tagalog means bomb?
What,
He
really?
he was definitely dropping them last match. Let's take a look at this. 239 highlights going to be coming up.
Yep. Okay, we're going to look at the highlights here. And I got to say, both teams played very well as a team.
Yep.
And I feel like Kid Boma feels like, I'm not the MVP. I'm just distracting everyone.
Yeah.
The damage coming from everyone else.
Ooh.
Okay, so at 8 minutes, this was one of the fights that eventually Devu will recover from. And the Carvey was included in this. He was rushing the Sea Halberd because we know that they needed to kind of pierce through the defenses, the sustain. And then the timing coming from Sawa to bait in Alien. And Alien, after the fight, I mean, he was able to take out Carvey, but that was a 5-man wipe, 1-for-5. Magistore running in, and again, another good timing on the ultimate coming up from Sawa, not only for the CC immunity, but also the extra shields to get out of it. Kid Bomba locking down TNZ in that team fight. Then TNZ walks in, he gets it eventually, but when it comes to like winning the actual team fight, it was Devu. And eventually, we can see another Lord fight from them. As Apex 47, they got baited by Kid Bomba in this case. Like, they went in for the conceal play, very much ill-advised. Because what happened was Kid Bomba still survived. They didn't have Rosa. And look at that beautiful zone out. Sunshine had to go out. TNZ was separated from his teammates. Eventually, the Terizla was taken out, but also was the Martis that gave Devu an easy shot at the Lord.
Gentlemen, I got to say, fighting against this draft is so annoying because you feel like no matter what you do, you're doing something wrong.
Yep.
You want to engage, you're taking a lot of damage. You want to engage, catching someone with your crowd control, it gets purified basically by the Diggy. So it's like, no matter what you do, it's always something wrong.
Yeah.
And you were talking about Alien's build here. Yeah, it was defensive, but defense doesn't matter when 1, 2, 3. 3 damage dealers coming in from Devu.
When you said no matter what you do, you're always doing something wrong, that's gaslighting.
That's
They're
Devus are the gaslighters.
Yeah.
That Sawo is the gaslighter. 'Cause it's true, like you're going up against these bombs. There's
Yeah, right.
nothing you can do there.
That's right.
Except ban it next game, right?
Yeah. Interesting
Let me
ideas.
just say, Sao's gold is almost the same as Alien's.
Yeah.
A roamer against an EXP.
I wonder, because there was a time where it was very curious that they got the Exhort Boots onto Alien. Obviously, at 8 minutes, you will just get the gold out.
Yeah.
I think that Alien really played, how do you say this? Maybe unselfishly in this game, to the point where you're looking for additional damage you can't get from the Lapu-Lapu, because Lapu-Lapu is known as a marksman killer, right?
Yeah.
But when there is a Diggy on the opposing side, you kind of wanna have a lot of thoughts in your head. Like sometimes you're gonna think, do you want to go for the damage build or do you want to go for the defense build? You second guess yourself to the point where you're not effective anymore, and that's the reason why the Diggy last pick was a very good pick, even when it's a gamble. I still feel that Novaria plus a Diggy, you saw it in the early stages, right? It looked very dicey for them to survive the early stages. Had it not been that Fireflux Esports made a lot of mistakes in the mid-game, I think that Fireflux could have taken so much more in this game.
Well, we gotta talk about these mid laners, man. Rosa as well as Sunset Lover. The amount of damage both of them did. Sunset Lover did 86,000. Rosa did 84,000.
Yep.
That's how closer can you get in terms of damage from both these players? Like this is basically like a head-to-head. Like I just want to win against you, dude. Right?
Yeah. I think it was a showdown for sure.
It is showdown, definitely.
Yeah,
It's just game one.
And game number one, we were talking about maybe the Faramis, maybe the Valentina could be there, but I like the idea coming from Devu. Instead of allowing this Lilia to be such a nuisance in the late game, they also have their own version of it. Obviously, in the early stages of the game, Novaria cannot match up against the Lilia, but you see, 15 minutes onwards, once you get your items, once you get the Divine Glaive, it hurts like a truck, like a meteor.
Like a planet.
Like a planet.
Like Saturn. Like a galaxy.
Hurt like a planet.
Like a galaxy.
A galaxy what?
What do we call this? A galaxy bomb. But yeah, you're expecting no Diggy for the second
None.
match.
I mean, there can't. I mean, I think Deuce Vault will just. I mean, maybe Fireflux could use a slightly less CC-based draft, you know, a slightly less pick-off draft, and go for something different. But even like that Diggy would be valid, even without like the enemies having CC. Like just
Yes.
like it's not half the time he wasn't even using it as like a CC answer. It was like, let's get some more shield.
Yes.
Let's push this fight a bit longer, and let's just hurt you.
I mean,
so
Fireflux, they banned out the Hilda, so maybe change the Hilda for something else, or do you feel like the Hilda is a fine ban?
I guess they. It's not a good ban for me at all in the first three pick.
maybe they
first
didn't
three bans,
expect them to
maybe.
ban out the Joy.
I mean, like, if you see that Nolan was already banned and you ban the Hilda, obviously the Joy will be your target, right?
True.
Because that's the only reason why you will ban out the Hilda. The main purpose of the Hilda is to be in front of assassin junglers and just, you know, destroy their laning, destroy their farming,
They're
basically.
pathing, essentially, yeah.
Exactly. And I gotta say that Fireflux was prepared with a rotation. I love what they did in the first 2 minutes of the game. Apex 47 going up top because he's protecting two people. He's protecting the Lizard. Well, Lizard's not a person, but you know,
but
he's
still,
got a skilled Lizard
he's
as
gatekeeping.
well. Yeah. And the Beatrix. That allowed them to have a little bit of advantage the first round fight. But then again, Devu, you really like the adjustment coming from Magister. Okay, he sees the Martis having, what, two green camps as an advantage. What he did during the first royal fight was to go to the opposite and get the purple buff. I think it's a very smart take from the Magister himself.
You're a smart take. What about you?
So I think the major win there was, yes, the Diggy pick was great, but Kid Bomba, you notice some of his team fight participation. I mean, all of them had great team fight participation, but Kid Bomba timed it so well at waiting for TNZ to try to engage for those lords, and then he would cut him off from the rest of the team. And that's why TNZ continued to go down, because he was just a lone ranger out there pretty much. He's in the lord pit, and it's like, wait, where'd all my teammates go? Kid Bomba stopped him in their tracks. Now, knockout version.
Yeah, after the group stage, Alien as well as Kid Bomba, they're raising in stocks, man, because Alien as well as Kid Bomba, right now they're number 4 and number 5.
Yeah.
Wolf, do you agree with this? We can talk about the rest later.
Yeah.
Alien and Kid Bomba, do you feel like for now Alien is better than Kid Bomba? Or is it too close for you to really tell?
I guess because of the wins that Alien was able to get. I mean, like, just stat-wise, like surface level,
Sure.
you can say that Alien was on top. I think this is just me being biased towards Kid Bomba. I think that he deserves to be even top 1 spot.
Ooh.
That's the thing, right? I mean, like, obviously, there's Edward, there's Boots, there's Flap. Very good XP laners, but Kid Bomba just made a lot, he made waves, right?
He made plays.
Yeah,
And the thing is, he is an XP laner that can carry a team, right? So very Edward-esque. I remember, I think that the way I see Kid Bomba is an aggressive Edward, you know, which is crazy. Or maybe Flap TZ during M2 era. That's what I see from him. And there's a bright future ahead of this guy. It's already performing so well, but I think that he is top 1 or top 2 XP laner.
I mean, right now he's just a kid. More room to grow.
I mean, definitely a monster. I think Alien's good, but yes, I feel like Kid Bomba is like the playmaker.
Yeah.
You mentioned Edward. To me, it's almost like Sanford-y vibes, like 40 vibes,
Yeah.
like really willing to jump into the backside, really willing to get those attacks on, and almost so far has always made them count. When I look at Fireflux, my eyes always get drawn to, you know, the Rosa plays, some of the other plays. So I'm not saying Alien's not up to par with Kid Bomba, but Kid Bomba, you can't help but watch him when you're playing, when you're watching the game, because he's the ones who's starting these fights off.
I see. It's like he attracts your attention, right?
Yeah.
And
Not gonna lie, I feel like the best way to describe not just Kid Bomba, but EXP in general, numbers doesn't speak your value, because it really does. What is your impact in the game? Because Kid Bomba just now, people might think like, what are you doing, man? You're basically just putting yourself there, separating yourself from the team, and then you're just dying all the time. Shouldn't you be taking care of your KDA? KDA is one of those numbers as an EXP laner. You cannot consider as one of the 4 things that you have to think about. You have to think about, what is the trade? My life for what? If an EXP laner dies and he gets the roam, the gold laner, as well as the turtle, complete worth.
Oh yeah.
If you get a jungler and a turtle, complete worth.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's the balance an EXP laner has to do. It's always a trading game. I'm gonna trade my life, but what can I give my team in return?
yeah. And I guess that is why, you know, sacrificial XP laners or macro-based XP laners are excelling. Like, that's why Boots is amazing. You know, when you look at
You're
Boots,
amazing.
You are amazing.
You're
Like in
both
M3, if
amazing.
you remember, M3, that's also the gameplay of Onic Esports or Onic Indonesia back then, where Boots will play the Esmeralda and just take over the game, right? Because he knows the macro game so well, and he will sacrifice himself when he is needed, and he will go for the kills when he is needed. Much like Edward as well. You can even label them as like utility XP laners, if that makes sense, you know?
So now we've talked about a lot about the XP laners. Next draft coming up, you know, you asked us, are they going to ban out the Diggy?
Yeah.
We've seen both teams kind of dig deep on Hero Pool. Does Fireflux like attack this from a different angle here? Do they try to change things up here? With the Diggy being out, do they just ban that and take up the same things? Are they going to stay on? Are they going to stay on first pick? Those are some of my thoughts coming into this.
I feel like Apex 47 is going to thrive when he has a roamer that he can engage. Someone like a Tigreal, someone like a Minotaur, perhaps even a Kufra. So I kind of feel like making sure that Sao cannot protect his teammates is going to be the first step to achieving success. Because we saw that Carvey and Sunset Lover, no one was able to touch them. They didn't have... they have an EXP laner to dive, but Diggy solved that problem. They don't have a jungler that can go to the back lines. And because of that, Carvey was able to free hit like no one's business. So I do feel like taking care of Sao is the first step to success.
And at the same time, there's a part of it that I definitely agree with, which is like access to the backlines. I think TNZ is a player that flourishes with killer types of heroes. I mean, Martis kind of is in that
Can
role.
be that,
It can be that, but it's more utility for the Martis. In fact, Martis is more of a snowball hero than it is a killing hero. It relies heavily on snowball when it comes to farming and getting those getting his KDA up. But when it comes to actual fighting and getting into the backlines and solving a late game situation, Martis is not that kind of hero. So I'm thinking for TNZ, maybe they go back to those assassins, perhaps, or those Leomord plays, like Leomord Angela. I mean, why did they ban the Angela anyways? They could have used it. I mean, if you're looking at the heroes of Fireflux Esports, I want to see that Leomord Angela once again.
They definitely want to pick some heroes that they can get those combos off. We know the Turkish delight. They want to group up. They want to try to push it in. So whatever it is, whether it's a different variation here and there, like we saw with the Tigreal, Tienzi on the Leomord, they want to get something that can, work well together. To whereas Deus Vult, on the other hand, just like what they did last game, all they have to do is interrupt that. All they have to do is find a way to get in between them, find a way to not let them get these big combos off. And if Deus Vult can do that, then it helps kind of secure them these victories. So Fireflux, I feel like a big win for them here is how they draft this out. Are they going to be able to outdraft Deus Vult, or is Deus Vult going to be able to kind of pick them apart again?
We got to talk about how Deus Vult, their mindset is right now, because looking at the MVP just now, Kid Bomba was showing up on Carvey, so I kind of feel like the idea for them is definitely the damage. So they're gonna give whatever they can to Sunset Lover as well as Carvey. Everyone else, you guys are there just to support them. So I kind of feel like if they can keep this kind of momentum, I believe that they can start this best of 5 with a 2-0 as long as Carvey is on a hero that he can basically move forward. He can deal the damage, because let me just say, the first quote coming in from Kid Bomba, doesn't matter if you're a rookie or whatever, as long as your mindset is you won, then you have won the game. And they're kind of look like they're feeling pretty good right now.
I guess it's more about their chemistry and their confidence with each other, and the fact that they have heroes that allow them to actually win the games. I think there's a in tournaments, like people and teams will go for heroes that can actually win you the games. For example, the Terizla. It's one of the best examples, in fact. It is a hero in the metagame that we have right now that has a win condition in the late game, which is to land your ultimate. Right? So even if you go 0-7 at the start of the game, all you have to do is to clear the wave and make sure that in those moments that matter, you land your ultimate on 2 or 3 people. In fact, you can even land it on 1 person, but it's the marksman, right? So those are the heroes that can, quote-unquote, win you the game.
Just like Flap on the Arlet.
That's right.
Right?
Exactly.
KDA doesn't matter. 0-7.
Exactly.
Perfectly fine.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Just 1 or 2 final slashes can get you the dubs, the victory.
Dubs. And yeah, I think that's part of like honing a professional team. And in this setting, I think that might be the you know, that's where the chemistry is built around this Deus Volt team, because if you're going to be looking at the way that they approach games, they always give Kid Bomba a hero with a lot of impact. That's why they're a team that if they get a shot at Terizla, they will first pick that.
Now we got to talk about the first pick, Lilia, as well. It's strong. Don't get me wrong. It is very strong.
Yeah.
But should they shift their strategy? Perhaps first picking Angela or something like that?
I think so. I think it's kind of similar to what they did when they faced against Blacklist. Like, yes, they picked up the Lilia first pick, but then like the whole idea of their strategy kind of changed into game 2 a bit.
Yeah.
So I know that, like, we know Fireflux has that ability, but here's the thing: we also know Deus Vault has that ability. And finally, we're gonna be jumping into this draft.
Oh yeah, we're jumping into the draft of game number 2, Fireflux against Deus Vault. Will this be a 2-0 for Deus Vault, or will Fireflux able to find the problem, the troublemaker, bat it out, and make a difference for game number 2? We're starting off Fireflux first pick, Deus Vault second pick.
And we haven't seen the Hoot Hoot band out just yet. Wan Joy band out. There we go.
There we go. You had to manifest it.
Done.
Had to.
You have to speak it into existence.
Yeah. Joy, Nolan should be the bans here. With the Diggy being banned out, there is a world where eventually something like a Guinevere can be the priority for Fireflux. So actually, they might be better off just banning out themselves. Like their third ban should be the Guinevere. So I think that they still want the Lilia first pick. And it just makes sense for Fireflux because it's a comfort hero anyways. And I'm also thinking about the Terizla. There might be, I mean, Arla and Terizla should be the... Devu banned it themselves.
Yeah, looks like, I believe it is best of 5. Neither wants to take a risk because I kind of feel like going into this match, they're already considering that they're not going to get this hero. So it's probably one of those heroes that they have not trained because, again, no matter how strong that hero is, the moment you implement it into your team, not every hero plays the same way. You have to change your strategy mid-game, and I kind of feel like that's a very big risk to take on this knockout stage where you don't want to go to the lower brackets.
So there's that Arla ban. Looks like we're going to leave the Terizla open. Kid Bomba may be able to secure it again. Devu on the next ban.
Nolan is still up.
The Angela's also still up.
Yeah.
You mentioned that. That could be something we see from the side of Fireflux. They're going to take out the Nolan. Do they first pick Angela here?
I think it's a Lilia. Or Terizla,
do the Lilia again?
I think, honestly, Terizla or Lilia should be the priority here. I knew it!
That's why you're amazing. You're the analyst. Terizla first pick. Now Deus Volt. They have the option for... Wait, they have a lot of options with the Angela.
Yeah.
Angela Boxia. They can wait for their jungler a little bit later.
Yeah.
So there's point for choice. Bruno is up, but we saw that both teams didn't prioritize it in the previous game.
It seems like it. But in this case, I think you go Matilda if you are Devu. Matilda Bruno, perhaps, as their combo. Or I guess the Valentina is also a very strong hero for them in this case. Because now you have a guaranteed ultimate to copy, which is going to be impactful. So I think Bruno Valentina for Devu.
Time to take the field.
Well, last team they didn't. There's the Bruno though. I was going to say last time they didn't focus on the Bruno, but they do end up picking up. And the Basha again.
Of course.
They feel comfortable on it, and he runs it very well. I will say that. Magister does a good job on it. He's able to move around the team, but there's that.
No hesitation, by the way. They want to pick this yesterday.
Yep.
Those are very fast picks. So a lot of crowd control and a lot of AoE damage. AoE is all I'm seeing from Fireflux. I kind of feel like this Volt, they have to be careful whenever they want to engage into a fight.
Yep. And that even makes the Valentina such a great pick here for Devu. Yeah, all of their choices. The Terrify is also a way for them to kind of quote-unquote cancel the combo from Apex 47.
I agree.
So it just makes a lot of sense. Otherwise, you can just go for a Novaria again for Devu. Bruno plus Novaria, still a pretty strong combo. Novaria and Baksha is also a strong combo in the mid lane, I mean, when it comes to like poking and maybe attempting for invades.
I feel deja vu. I feel like I've done this draft before. Minotaur picked up. I like that pick as well because they need some kind of way to survive the engage coming in from Fireflux, because I don't envy the Bruno as well as the Boxia being able to deal with all of this crowd control as well as damage.
Yeah, they also, I feel like they need a way to counter. They need a way to kind of peel if they need to. If someone does get hit by that implosion, like if it's just one or two members, Sawo has the ability to kind of peel for his team a little bit. But taking a look at a Fireflux, once again, just huge wombo combo potential here. Devu on a mission to try to disrupt it, as I've been saying, and because if that lands, if they get the penalty zone, the implosion, you got glooms and booms all around you, it becomes a problem.
You need to purify this game, which as Bruno, you want that flicker.
Yeah. It's gonna be very, very difficult now for Fireflux to kind of draft around this, because now they will not have the carry nor the Ixia, because I'm sure that will be the ban.
Yeah.
Great bans from Fireflux. Targeting Kid Bomba now. Kid Bomba needs to be, I would say, creative the way that he approaches this in the end.
Because those are his heroes right there, the big set, you know, and the Lapu and the Terizla.
Especially when the implosion comes in, because one of the quote-unquote weakness of the Tigro is that you can cancel the implosion.
Yeah.
So so for example, if you don't catch the Minotaur, and the Minotaur is able to cancel out the implosion, then that kind of cancels the engage coming in from the Tigro. So I like that they're going for the approach that, as strong as Sunset Lover is on all of these various mages, you gotta respect the bomb, the Kid Bomba.
That's right. Okay.
I believe Carry is a good ban here.
Carry or Brody,
Brody,
perhaps?
Pain
possible.
is the proof that
There's
I'm
the Brody.
still alive.
Highest team DPM.
Deals 14,000. Onic 13 and Geek Fam 12. 14,000 for Deals Full. Highest team damage per minute. Per minute. 14,000 per minute.
That means, yeah, that they banned the Valentina. But Novaria still is open.
I was hyping up the team damage, man.
Yeah, I know. Because the reason why I said that is because they have the Valentina as well as Novaria that raises their DPM.
Yeah. I agree.
That's
So
the way they poke.
all right.
You know why I think when I see that DPM, one of the things I think is, it's one of the reasons why I thought Devu could possibly bring it to Fireflux, even though I predicted 3-0. I just felt like Devu likes to go for those fights. They like to go for the big hits, and Fireflux wants to try to pace things a bit more. They want to try to do it, and Devu are going to bring that aggression. And like I said in the very beginning, they're willing to flip the coin, and right now they keep on coming out on top. If Fireflux can't get these combos off this game, it's going to be another win. And the Paquito.
I was actually thinking Paquito or Khalid for them. Khalid obviously is a great choice for like raising the tempo. But when it comes to splitting the map, there is the Paquito. I will not be surprised if Devu will go for something like an Angela as their position 4 hero. Because it makes sense it's a combo of Fireflux.
For Devu?
For Devu, that's right.
So having a mid Angela.
Yeah, mid Angela. So this is Beatrix and perhaps Akai for Fireflux.
My question is, should Devu consider a lane clearer? Because with their composition right now, I do see the scenario where Fireflux, they want to group up so the Paquito can just go on a solo lane, a solo journey, and just deal with everything else.
Is this the Leomord again?
This is Leomord, but then again, there's a lot of control.
Swing.
Oh!
Annie.
That was my 4th guess.
That was my 7th guess. This is risky. And the Faramis picked up. So yeah, it looks like they're opting for a 4-1 composition where the Paquito can go on a journey. A journey of a spiritual journey, finding himself on towards a crystal.
Have you ever been on one of those? Spiritual journey?
I have.
Out in the desert?
I have. When I'm solo queuing and I don't like my teammates, that's what I do. And I'm the roamer. Not advised.
You are, you take quote-unquote roaming literally.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, don't do that. If you're a roamer, go for your team. The composition here, not gonna lie, I'm liking a little bit more for Devu.
Especially because you have the Fanny on the opposite side where it's easy to say that the Minotaur illness is not enough to catch up with you. And you have the Baksha. Imagine what he has to face now, right?
Well,
Minotaur as well as the Paquito and the Baksha. I think that's difficult.
Well, speaking of difficult, this is going to be a difficult match coming into match number 2 for Devu going up against Fireflux, where again, just to remind you guys, Devu won game number 1. Can Fireflux equalize? Let's jump into the Land of Dawn.
I'm excited about this Fanny pick. I'm wondering though, is it going to really be, they already have decent damage with Rosa and with Sunshine, so I think honestly the TNZ could end up becoming more of a split pusher here, could end up becoming kind of their saving grace if things go bad in a sense of Deuce Fault starts winning out in the team fights. It's kind of a possible answer, but Kid Mamba, Sawo, and Sunset Lover all grouped up here. A little bit of damage, but nothing too crazy. TNZ maybe looking for an engage here, wants to try to fight for the Litho Wander. Alien also working his way around. This is, what, 4 people right now for a Litho Wander. This is a lot of pressure for the first neutral objective, you can say. Wait, Kid Bomba gets a little bit of damage there. Kid Bomba gonna take some damage back though. Rosa also there to zone away, and finally the Litho Wander goes down.
That whole scenario would have looked better if there was a Clint there.
Yeah.
If there were 2 Clints there. Right? Exactly. You know what I'm thinking about.
I'm actually just surprised that there was a big tussle around the Little Wanderer.
For
just a Little Wanderer.
It matters. That's a big Wanderer.
Yep. And by the way, Fireflux Esports deal with it in a very smart manner. Oh, gets it. Who gets it?
I don't think TNZ got that one. I think Mantisaur was still able to secure it with the burn. TNZ came a little bit too late.
Yep. It's weird to see that kind of exchange, but Fireflux actually waited for the shield unity to be down, and then that's when they fought. Very smart way to deal with it. And they had to spend Flicker though onto Alien on their Terizla, which means that Flicker penalty zone will not be available in the first turtle fight. So maybe that is something that Deus Vult might be celebrating now.
I just like how Rosa uses the Lilia, making sure that no one has a rotation coming in.
Bro, she plays that Lilia like an EXP laner. Like she's like she really does. And now first turtle on the map, Magister, Sawo, Kid Bomba up against Alien, Apex 47. And it looks like Tianzi's gonna take a little second, go back to the purple buff.
Great reset.
Good reset. Magister also maybe gonna go back to the orange buff here. Both teams taking it slow.
Yeah, I agree with how Fireflux is going for this. Kid
Bomba!
Bomba!
Bomba down!
Wow!
First blood! I mean, that's one way to play the Fanny. I actually agree. I kind of feel like in this patch, going for the EXP laner might be better than the goal laner. I feel that way.
Yeah, especially if it's a Pakido, right?
Especially if it's a Bomba.
Lapu-Lapu, it's not a Terizla where it's difficult to take out. That's a Kid Bomba that didn't have the champ stance in that team fight. Skirmish, I mean.
Turtle back up. Kid Bomba gonna go back up to the EXP lane. Alien as well. Apex 47 just holding on to this turtle, waiting for TNZ to get here. Kind of babysitting a little bit of a Rosa in a bad spot. Gonna take a lot of damage, able to black shoes back though. TNZ looking for the kill. Sunset Lovers pops the Netherrealm. Nice knockup from Apex 47 there. Kid Bomba and Sabo though here to help out. Apex taking a little bit of damage. Alien there as well, decides not to use the penalty zone. Ever so patient.
No one has taken the turtle yet. At 3 minutes 40, but this time because the Fanny didn't have the energy anymore, gets out. Now done.
Whoa! TNZ showing what he's here for. Alien comes in with the penalty zone. Rose also dropping some blooms on top of Sawo there, but no kills happen.
Oh no!
Fireflux come out on top.
I was gonna say Devu just played that well because they know that the Fanny will be just getting out.
Nah.
Just recalling. Nah.
That's the reason.
Nah, fam.
No, fam.
Never let them know your next move.
That's right.
Make it look like you're not contesting.
Yep.
So that when you do, they're like, you're not supposed to be here.
Then you just pull up and go, nah, fam.
Nah, fam.
And you take the turtle.
I'm straight up busting right now.
That was bussin'.
Bye, Felicia.
TNZ be bussin'. Bust down, Tatiana.
Yeah, and then Devu said, no way, Jose.
Exactly.
No, I mean,
you're doing great.
Yeah, that's
amazing. TNZ, Rosa. Dynamic duo on the mid side. TNZ takes him down, and Rosa actually picks up the kill, which I think is good for Rosa right here. TNZ already got one. Give another one to Rosa. Keep your mid game strong. Carvey gonna get a little bullied here, but Matchlo's here to help out. Apex with the dash away. Out comes Nibiru's passion. Implosion. The Sunshine's not ready for it. Apex 47 still goes down.
Well, damage output from Carvey is gonna be enough for that one. That looked like a really good pitch coming out from Fireflux Esports, but eventually the speed from the Baksha, the way that he is able to catch up.
Ooh. TNZ wants it. Cutthroat. Not able to get the kill, though. TNZ backs off.
Yeah, Carvey for now. This is one of the things that Bruno can do, is that Bruno can fight against the Fanny just because you have a lot of criticals, making it so that you can burst her down very, very quickly. And the moment that Carvey has that Has Claw, he can survive. He can get back his HP that he lost to TNZ.
A little more skirmish in the mid side, but still both teams taking it not too fast. Fireflux looking for it. But Deuce Vault, very good. They did the same thing last game. They're very good at like denying those aggressions. They're very good at denying those team fights, stopping Fireflux from getting too much from them. Second turtle, now up in the game.
Both teams, I gotta say, have very good discipline on that trigger finger.
Yep. This will be tested once again in this upcoming turtle fight. And this is just the second turtle, in fact, at 6 minutes in. That's how slowly they are handling this game. But the Fanny is well away, and this should be a guaranteed one for Magister. TNZ wants to get the orange buff, but...
No, he's waiting for someone.
Waiting for someone.
Well,
the cavalry is here.
Oh, 1 versus 3. He's okay with it, though. Sawo also there. TNZ's going to bully. Did he retry that?
He did.
He retried that.
Hey, any win is a win.
Any win's a win.
Any win's a win.
Litho Wanders, Golems, whatever.
Yep.
What do you call that minion again? That creep again? The rock thing?
If you want it to be a golem, sure.
Yeah. No, I think it's a golem in different like terrains. What do you call it? The battlefields. The base one is called the Rock Ursa.
The Rock Ursa.
Yeah, but
Rock
in
Ursa.
some of the maps, it's Lava Golem.
Lava Golem.
Or a Golem, actually.
Let's just call him a golem, because I kind of feel like... You know what, let's just talk about the game right now, because, I mean, for Fireflux, TNZ and Kid Bomba is starting to go for that side lane, so we're going to look at a lot of 4v4s here, huh?
Yeah.
A lot of 4v4s, maybe a 2v3 or 3v2 up in the top side. Apex 47 taking a bit of damage. Alien, there it is, the penalty zone. Bombardment down, Carvey's out, taken out. Sawo does get the Minoan's Fury off to disengage, but he's already lost his marksman.
And Carvey did not expect that second flurry coming out of Fireflux team esports with the flicker coming out from Alien. Then, obviously, Sunshine with the Ben's Rage all prepared. They get the kill. And that's a massive kill, in fact. Carvey out for a minute, almost a minute.
Yeah, right now, it looks like TNZ is not having a good time against Kid Bomba. So at this point, it's like they're just basically equalizing each other. It is about those team fights, which for Fireflux, I kind of feel like with the AoE that they have, they should have a very good advantage, especially if they can do what they did just now and catch Carvey, especially because Carvey doesn't have the Purify now. If the timing is good, they could punish Deus Volt heavily.
Yeah. You can definitely punish them. Fireflux, though, still, I mean, they feel like they're in control. And look how much TNZ's been hanging out on the bot side. This is what I meant, where we might start seeing him a little bit more helping out with the team in other places on the map, dealing with Kid Bomba here. Because at any point, TNZ can swing in and get to that objective, and that's what's going to change this from a 4 to a 4v5 to a 5v4 at any second. 4v4, 5v4, whatever. You know.
Yeah, because I thought numbers would say.
You get it.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Apex.
Explosion.
Explosion, followed by the knock-up. Bombs come down, TNZ picks up the kill at the last second, though. Carvey trying to get some free shots off on Alien. Sunset Lover there as well. Alien gonna go down. Carvey dash tackles in, slide tackles in and takes it. It's 1 for 1 right now. Lord's still up.
And Kid Bomba is just like, you can go for that 5v4, right?
Yeah.
Changing from 4v4 to a 5v4, and Kid Bomba is just like, I'm on a spiritual journey here, my friend.
Spiritual journey. That's
I'm discovering myself.
Yep. He's finding towers.
By pushing this. Oh, Kid Bomba almost taking down TNZ.
Yep. Sunset Lover almost out. Carvey also pushed back. Apex 47 does not have the implosion yet, but does have the flicker, so that will be the combo that they'll be looking for. In fact, all of the battle spells for Fireflux Esports are available, whereas for Carvey, already losing his Purify, that's going to be a big deal heading into the next Lord fight.
Rosa 1-0-1 right now. Should be stacking up. Wondering where the gold's at. Wondering where the items are at for Rosa. Because that could also... Last game, Deuce Vol was really able to deny Rosa and get Kid Bomba with a lot of damage onto him. Survives with about 10% there. Fireflux still staying aggressive. They don't want to give up this first objective.
TNC is level 13 already. Magister is just about to hit level 12. And this is not Magistor's fault. It's just that the Fanny can just spread the map so easily. Get out, get in, get back, and then get out once again, then farm once again. That's why he's level 13, because he's able to farm out the lane minions. Whereas for Boxia, you're just really reliant on jungle creeps and kills, which in this case, 1-0 and 1 for Deus Volt, not the best for something like a Boxia.
Alien in the mid side. This is... We saw it with the Lethal Wander. We're seeing it with the... Ooh, Kid Bomba taken out of the boss side. Tien's able to pick up the kill. This might be the time for Fireflux to finally put their foot on the gas pedal here and try to take this first Lord.
I like the proactive nature because Fireflux, they understand that if Kid Bomba is here, he's going to be a problem. Send two people, get the objective done, and the objective was Kid Bomba. So I like that Fireflux, they're playing the map. They understand the movement coming in from Deus Volt and able to get there before Deus Volt get there themselves.
Rosa also got a nice lane cut down there. Gonna let those minions onto that tier 3 in the boss side, pick up something else. So even while they're working this tower, they're trying to reclaim some ground on the map there. Kid Bomba is back up, and Lord is gonna get reset again.
Oh,
but Apex, big damage. Sunshine picks up the kill on a Magister, but Kid Bomba wants to try to find someone of his own. Alien in the backside with that penalty zone, trying to delay Carvey, not let him in, but Carvey wants to find it. Doesn't have the slide tackle, decides not to re-engage there. So it's 1 for 0.
Yep. Massive fight coming out from Fireflux Esports as they found Magistor in this upcoming Lord fight. That means that they will have a little bit of an advantage. And at the same time, they dodged Sao. The fact that they have the triple flicker coming out from Fireflux Esports really put Deus Volt in a very bad situation. However, it's another Lord Dance. Magister is going to be able to reach this because he is...
penalty zone right onto Carvey. Finds the kill. Rosa picks it up, though. Puts the kill right in the pocket as TNZ takes the Lord. Alien goes down, but that is a cheap Lord in my book.
Dude, I got to say, Fireflux, they're using the draft beautifully. The amount of setups for Rosa is great. Apex 47, those implosions are really making a difference here for Fireflux Esports, making all those kills look easy.
Oh! TNZ under the tower, looking for Sunset Lover there. Kid Bomba as well. Taking some damage. Rosa pushing forward, and Fireflux controlling the map right now.
Well done coming out Fireflux pushing in the mid lane. In addition to that, they are always forcing out Carvey. Carvey now doesn't have the Purify. We'll have it 46 seconds from now. You just go back, Kid Bomba. You can see Rosa with the Lilia.
That is disgusting. They strangled him there. They just held him there. Stay here, we're gonna take you out.
Dude, the Torn Queen, man, on this Lilia is a different beast altogether. Like, it's an AoE damage, but the focus he has on those glooms, it's painful.
Very clean with it. They're gonna try to crash into this tower. Now, Lord has already been taken out, but they've taken everything from Deus Vault here. Nothing but inhibitor stand, and TNZ looking for an angle as well. Sunshine holding the front side. And look at Apex 47, you know he's looking. He's hunting for that implosion right now. He's positioning himself right against the wall, looking for the flicker. He has it. He's ready to go. He's just saying, let me pull the trigger, guys. Let me pull the trigger.
Dude, I gotta say as well, the way that Fireflux Esports has been moving as a unit, it's very disciplined in the terms of they understand the order that who goes in first. Like, Rosa will try to chunk them down, but Rosa won't fully commit until one of the engagers, either Alien or Apex 47, says, hey, you want this? I can start something up for you. So I feel like Fireflux, they're really looking at Apex 47 and Alien. If they say go, they go.
Yeah. Good initiators for sure for Fireflux Esports, and I think that they have woken up. Game number 1, their engages were quite dicey and was ill-advised, but now it's perfect.
Damage on a Magistor there. Colt Alter does come out. Watch for Apex with the conceal. Does get stopped in his tracks. Magistor still goes down, and Sunshine finds another. Sunset Lover knocked out. Fireflux now 5-4. God, Sunset, that's the thing about the Faramis, man. He comes back so fast every time.
You thought that he didn't die.
Yeah, for a second, I'm like, wait, it was only a one. They only got one?
Yeah, but they kind of need that more. The stacks will not be easy for the Faramis now. Fortunately, they have a lot of defense in them. And you can even argue that Magister just made the sacrificial play. But at this point, I think that Fireflux Esports, they have found their mojo. You can see that Alien is very confident initiating now with the penalty zone. They have Apex 47 to follow, even going for the solo conceal plays. And TNZ, obviously, the confidence, man.
Kid Bomba is going to be able to get away from this. All 3 of their damage dealers have 0 kills right now.
Can I just say, Apex 47 makes me want to play Tigro. This is what we call idol.
Idol.
Yeah, it's like it's a Southeast Asian thing, like
idol.
yeah, idol.
I got you. Whoa. Beyblade's down here.
Wall spam.
Wall spam.
That's the. Usually people die by that time. I feel like even TNC is like, okay, this is getting a little bit long.
Yeah.
My thumb hurts.
It's like, yo, Rosa, help.
TNZ going to take the Lord there. Fireflux on the uprise. Deuce
Oh,
Ball
Apex,
going to have to
Apex,
back
Apex.
up. Apex looking for it. Snipe shot lined up as well. Carvey busted down. Gonna have to go back to the base, but the Lord coming soon.
Yep.
Lilia straight fire.
Fireflux. It's going to be a lot of damage that they dealt in a span of a few seconds. And TNZ is so confident now to the point where Magister is going to be chunked out easily. Getting zoned out. Imagine getting zoned out by a Fanny.
Sunset. I mean, Sunshine finds the sunset. It's getting dark today for Deuce Volt. Fireflux trying to move in. Fireflux wants to tie up the game here. Lord at about max health right here. A little bit of damage on Apex. Magister goes down. Sunshine's here. TNZ wants to take them all out too. Kid Bomba falls next. A double kill for Sunshine. Sawo looking for the escape, looking for the defense, but that's it. The Crystals taken out, and Fireflux takes game 2.
What a perfect way to start your Saturday with a best of 5 that starts with the equalizer. The score right now, ladies and gentlemen, is 1-1. We're looking at this best of 5 to potentially go all the way.
And that was a beautiful recovery coming out from Fireflux Esports. Game number 1, they made some questionable plays around their skirmishes, around their initiations, but in this game number 2, there wasn't any. You can see Apex 47 finding his confidence once again, layered up almost immediately by Apex 47. And I think that now Kid Bomba and the gang, they are struggling to find their openings because of the way that the draft also played out. They limit the heroes for Kid Bomba, and now it looked to be they look to be in a very awkward spot. I gotta say though, the reason why Fireflux Esports won this game was because of their team fighting. It was pure perfect.
Let me just say as well, this proves Diggy is evil.
Hoot,
Diggy is evil.
Hoot, hoot.
Hoot, hoot. But so is Lilia. So now the question.
Lilia's evil, but Lilia's cute.
That's
Diggy is like very, how do I say this?
Not cute?
Diggy is very cute, but the
Tricky.
cute is very...
Can't trust a Diggy.
You can't trust a Diggy, exactly.
And you can trust
Are
the
you-
Lilia?
Of course.
Let's look at the MVP, no?
Yeah.
What do you think
We
it
got-
is?
Who do I think it is? I think
Rosa?
Yeah, Rosa.
TNZ, really. I feel like TNZ
Oh,
did
right,
so
TNZ.
great on that.
I bet it's Rosa.
The Thorn Queen. A
Thorn
fair
Queen.
one, had a rough game 1 with the Lilia. Came in, they trusted Rosa, they gave it to him again, and there it is, 4-0-8.
Yep.
Now that I look at Lilia, she does look evil.
Yeah, she's definitely a little.
Especially with that that color grading.
I have a friend that has a kid. I don't know if it reminds him of her kid.
Who's that?
Who's that?
I have a lot of friends. A lot of my friends have kids now. You know, some are
Yeah.
3-year-olds. They look cute, but they can cause havoc.
Havoc,
Yeah.
monsters. You can't trust girls that are like 3 feet and smaller.
Yeah, we gotta look at the highlights here because what an amazing display of trigger finger discipline.
Yep. Kid Bomba already burned his
Oh.
combo, and that was one of the important team fights that they were able to win. Carvey already popped the Purify, but still was taken out by the penalty zone. And then Sawa couldn't do anything afterwards. Look at that zone out again from Alien, now being followed up by Apex 47. Everybody was just real confident here for the side of Fireflux Esports. They're gonna do it again. They find an opening, they force the Fire Missile ultimate. Yeah, surely Apex was stopped, but with the Bennett's Rage already riled up, Sunshine is dealing so much damage in a short period of time.
Again, I feel like Fireflux, they have this system. They have a step-by-step way to start a fight. And they ensure that if they want to fight, they got to follow the steps. So, again, I agree with you, Wolf. The way that they've been playing the team fights, that's the reason why they win. Even though earlier, you know, base value, I'm like, oh, the drive is good coming in from Deus Volt, but the execution coming in from Fireflux, straight up fire.
Sure, fire.
And I feel like Devu, like they had an idea. They knew with the Paquito, we want to try to create peel. We want to do something similar to what we did with the Terizla in game 1, but they just weren't really able to execute it. And this time, Fireflux, Rosa, Alien, along with Apex 47, were able to just hold down that front side and let Sunshine unload, let Rosa unload, and Devu was never really able to get to the backside. We're never really able to dive.
Yeah. Again, looking at this game, 16 minutes coming in. This is going to be a very tight fight. And it comes to the question, if the next match, Fireflux does win, does Volt really need that Diggy to get a win onto Fireflux? Because again, their team fight is immaculate. Without that anti-crowd control, maybe this is the big problem.
I'm going to answer that question in a different manner where Fireflux might have just figured out how to deal with Devu as how much they figured out Blacklist International. Because what they did against Blacklist was to prioritize the Lilia. This time, after game number 1, they banned the Diggy, but they first picked the Terizla this time, eventually challenging the hero pool of Kid Bomba because he's amazing with the Terizla, amazing with the Arlot. So what they did was to ban Lapu-Lapu. They banned the Arlot, they first picked the Terizla, and then when Devu didn't get the Lapu-Lapu immediately, they banned it out as well. So those are the 3 heroes that Kid Bomba is excelling at. Unfortunately, a split pushing kind of hero like the Paquito, it doesn't look good, Kid Bomba. In fact, there was even an event where he went for the split push down the bottom lane, but wasn't able to finish it off.
Yes.
It was almost with a sliver of HP for that turret, but that turret lived. So, in order to answer your question, Lafel, it may not be just the Diggy, but it's a combination of banning the Diggy, getting the Lilia, as well as limiting the heroes of Kid Bomba by picking the Terizla, banning the Arlot, as well as the Lapu-Lapu.
Yep. Yeah, right now as well, Rich Guy, Sunshine, to carry Rosa, almost dealing 100,000 damage, Sandbag, Magister, and Forgotten One Alien. Again, Fireflux, it looks like game number 2, they really reinvigorated themselves, and this Volt, they got to start figuring out how do they deal with this engages coming in from Fireflux, because they got to purifies and everything like that, but Fireflux, they're very patient. It's like, we just trigger the Purify, is going to be a good 100 seconds, but by 100 seconds, we can re-engage.
Just the back and forth, and they honestly just the relentless pressure, even with TNZ there, just when you think you're safe, TNZ's coming in from the backside. Just when you think you're safe, Apex 47 is trying to get another one, or Sunshine's dropping the bombs on you. Taking a look at some of this though, Rosa with 99.4k damage, just, I felt like there was just non-stop glooms the whole game.
10 more seconds, it'll be 100,000.
That's true. But it wasn't the case, and I think that there was a duel between like Rosa and Sunset Lover with their heroes in the previous game. I think that is something that also Devu might consider. I understand why the Faramis was the pickup here, but I think this game proves that the Faramis struggles against the Lilia in the latter portions of the game and during those team fights. Definitely. Because of the unlimited glooms. And then if you go back to something like Valentina or maybe a Novaria, this will be different. The thing is, Devu prioritize the Minotaur instead of the Sunset Lover hero. That's their 3rd pick. And imagine if they picked up something like Novaria or Valentina, this game will be totally different.
I would say as well, one of the things that I personally like to do as a Faramis user is that you want to pull as many people as you can with your Shadow Stampede. But going up against the Lilia, while doing that, I'm taking way too much damage. Yeah. At that point, it looks like I'm feeding, right? So I kind of feel like that's also another thing that we have to talk about, where Faramis, naturally you want to clump people up together, but the Lilia is just like, I'm going to hurt you before you even get close.
Yeah, exactly. That's the main selling point of the Lilia when it comes to the mid-game. Before even the fight starts, you're already poked down. And I gotta say, Rosa played in a very different manner compared to other Lilia players, right? He, like you said, you guys said this, he acts like a XP laner.
XP laner.
He zones out people, and with the Purify plus the Black Shoes, you're guaranteed to get out of the team fight.
I gotta say, looking at this match, I kind of feel like we need a breather as well. But not just a breather. I kind of feel like we need a little bit more information. It's a good thing for this knockout stage. We have our lovely host to get a little bit more information or get us invigorated. And with that being said, we're gonna look for our host. Oh, they're somewhere down on the stage. So if you guys are ready, let's see, what is the host doing?
Thank you, Cass. Masters, all eyes are on the rising gold laner from EECA, Carvey of Deus Vault. And now we're here with his family. Introduce yourselves. Ikaw muna.
Ako po si Joseph, pinsan po ni Carby.
Joseph the cousin.
My name is Adrian, his uncle.
Adrian the uncle. Okay, so where did you guys come from? Are you guys here from Manila?
I'm from Caloocan City.
Caloocan, just very near. It's about like 30 minutes away. How about for you?
I'm from Bohol.
Bohol.
Yeah.
Bohol is another province far from Manila. How long is the plane ride?
It takes 1 and 20 minutes.
An
An hour and 20 minutes.
An hour and 20 minutes away. Oh my God, thank you for coming. How does it feel, by the way, to watch him live and compete in the international stage?
Actually, excited ako na makita yung Actually, hindi niya ako tito, tito talaga na...
You're not the real uncle.
Yeah,
You're the fake uncle.
No. Actually, yung tita niya kasi yun yung asawa ko. Kaya nagkikita niya ako.
The aunt is the aunt by blood.
Yeah.
So, but you're still the uncle, just not by blood. Okay, so you're still family. I thought we have an imposter in here. Okay, so yeah. So right now, what are you feeling while you're watching him representing his country, his region here in the Philippines?
Sobrang saya ko na makita ko si Carby. Kasi malit pa lang yan, tinuring ko talaga siyang tunay na pamangkin. So, from Bohol, umaya talaga ako dito para mapanood siya.
So he's saying he's really proud because ever since Carvey was young, he treated him like his real, what's pamangkin? Like his real nephew. But he is your nephew. You're married to the aunt.
Yeah.
You're married to the aunt. That's the real nephew. Own it. You say, Carvey, you're my real nephew.
Carby, you're my real nephew.
Okay, there you go. The real. People are giving you a round of applause. Okay, how about for you? Your cousin is playing.
Siyempre po, nung nagulat po ako na isa na siyang pro player kasi dati yung maliliit pa lang kami. Si Carby po talaga napaka-kulit na bata talaga. Tapos itong lumaki-laki na siya, wala po talaga akong idea na magiging pro player siya kasi ano po siya,
You didn't know.
student.
Okay, so he was shocked to realize that Carvey has become a pro player. When Carvey was young, he's very makulit. Makulit is like not so naughty, but very hyperactive. He's like me. So okay, he's like that, very hyperactive. And why is it so shocking? So basically, you didn't know that he's become a pro player since when? When did you find out? When he was coming here?
Yes.
You only found out when he's coming here that he's a pro player?
Yung naglalaro pa po sila nung Europe, nanalo sila. Dun ko po.
When he won in Europe. So you get this thrill. So how, I heard that Carvey basically learned how to play ML because of his cousins. Are you the cousin that taught him?
No.
No. Why?
Cousin from Bohol.
The cousin from Bohol, that's 1.5 hour away plane ride. Where are they? Well, how come they're not here?
Actually, I don't know.
Cousins, where are you? You taught him how to play. You guys should be coming here watching him live. So how did that come about? Was Carvey like a fast learner? What did the cousins say? Are the cousins like, I taught him? What are they saying right now? Do you talk to them?
Yeah.
Do you talk to them?
Before binubuli po kasi si Carby ng mga
You bully Carvey?
ng mga cousin niya po. Binubuli
The
siya before.
cousins.
So,
But you're the uncle. So how do you control the...
so, syempre, ako yung tagapagtanggol ni Carby.
You're the protector of Carvey. Okay, how do you protect Carvey?
Wala lang. Kasi may mga times na minsan si Carby, umiiyak siya.
Carvey cries when he gets bullied by the cousin.
Yeah. Sometimes, tapos minsan, pupunta siya sa lolo niya. Minsan nakikita ko, yung lolo niya yung talagang tagapagtanggol niya.
So when he gets bullied by the cousin and he's crying, he goes to the grandfather and the grandfather defends him.
Yeah.
But that's the same cousins that allowed him to learn how to play ML.
Yeah.
So the bullying was worth it.
Yes.
Because now he knows how to play ML and now he's fighting here on stage, champion caliber. They're the dark horse right now. Do you play ML?
Yes.
What rank?
Mythical honor.
Wow, mythical honor. Do you play with Carvey?
One time.
Just
Kahapon
one
lang.
time?
Kahapon lang po.
Just yesterday? But that's your cousin.
Because sa ano po siya, masyadong busy pa sa...
Because he's really busy. Well, good thing he made time for you.
Hindi rin kami makapaglaro kasi sa Europe and Philippines.
Europe and Philippines, so different ping level. Well, well, that's okay because he's really good. So even though he's a different ping, he could still match with Philippines. That's okay. He's a pro player. So right now, Carvy's watching. What do you want to say to him? Tito, you go first. What do you want to say to Carvy? Right there. Wait, don't look at yourself in the Don't look at yourself in the screen. Look at yourself in the camera. Look Carvy in the eye right over there.
Okay.
Okay.
Carby, kaya mo yan. Basta, alam mo yung mga sinasabi sa'yo ng mga pinsan mo. Yun lang. Wala yun. Kayang-kaya yan.
Okay. Carvy, you can do it. You know what your bully cousins are telling you. So go ahead. Good luck. You can do it. You can do it. Just like what Maynard says.
Good luck, Carby. I know you do your best, and good luck.
Yeah. And good luck. We heard it from Carvy's family, and we hope that pumps him up even more. Getting ready for game number 3. We're going to go back to our casters. Pasok.
Thank you very much, Mara. And as you guys heard, the bullying was worth it.
why
Mara
I'm such a good
2024. What?
That's why I'm such a good caster, because LaFell bullies me.
Hey,
Oh.
shut up. Welcome back because we are going
good
to
point.
game number 3, where we're going to see, will Fireflux continue this streak, or does Devu like, okay, you guys catch us off guard for the second game, not for the third one.
Yeah.
Not today.
And now we're going to look at the changes here in the mid.
Oh.
Rosa and Sunset Lover 3 and 4.
Hey.
These players are rising up.
It's insane to think right now, and I mean, it's not super insane, but for once,
It's pretty
in MC,
insane.
it is to have a EECA region player and a Turkey region player be in the top 3 and 4. Did you come into M Series thinking you'd see something like that?
Above UA.
Above UA, above
A
a
boy,
right?
yeah.
Who's made waves in his own region. And yeah, it's insane. At the same time, I'm very happy that it happened, right? Rosa, I think that he deserves the spotlight for sure. Sunset Lover, you can see his improvements as well all across all the years. And Rosa can play different types of heroes, can play in different types of strategies for Fireflux. We're yet to see the Turkish delight for Fireflux, right?
Dude.
So I'm excited to see that too.
I feel like the Turkish delight has evolved even
There's many
more
different flavors.
in many more ways than we can consider. Because again, the way that they've been dominating in this M5 series, it really comes to the question. I feel like if we get an interview with them, we gotta understand what have they been doing for the entire year? What got them this strong? What did they eat? Etc. etc.
I think they tried ube, or maybe
What's ube?
It's a dessert here.
Oh,
Is
you
it
haven't-
actually?
It
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
Wait, you're telling me it's like actually a
Yeah,
dessert?
it's
It
a
is.
food. It's a food.
It's food.
Yeah, you never tried ube before?
No, you guys
I
won't
mean-
take me anywhere.
Listen,
Well,
listen.
It's true. Hey,
Shut
relax, Lord Wagner. You just came yesterday. Yeah, it's
2 days
yeah,
ago.
chill.
Hey,
2 days
it's all
ago,
right, Wolf.
actually. Yeah.
We went out to eat yesterday, all right? All right, all right. Okay.
You went
that.
out yesterday?
No,
Wolf didn't
dude.
know that,
Oh,
bro.
dude. Now the world knows.
All right, back to Deuce
Wow.
Vault up against Fireflux.
Listen, Wolf.
This is treason.
Wolf, I needed some time away from you.
To be fair.
I need to recover.
Okay.
I
Well,
cried.
Yeah.
I cried.
Can I just say that I also cried yesterday because I felt that, man. I hate betraying LaFell, you know?
Well, I don't care. We're going to get to this. No, legit. Thank you for that. Thank you. So, again, both mid laners are impressive. I think we've gotten to the point where everyone here is impressive. I Bomba, you Bomba, we all Bomba. Have you changed your in-game name yet? Most of us changed our names to name Bomba. Why not you too? Again,
Okay.
I'm Bomba Bell.
Oh.
Wow, Bomba!
Pao
Bomba.
Bomba. Who's the next one?
Who's the next one?
Yes, click on your pro. Oh,
Tian Bomba.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, who else is a Bomba here?
Any other Bombas in the crowd?
Oh, look at that
He
kid,
loves
Bomba.
it. Bomba,
He loves
Bomba.
You're a sensation. Even dude, even in the Facebook groups in Malaysia, they've been loving this guy.
Yeah. So yeah, Trex Bomba,
Wolf
LaFell
Bomba.
Bomba, 8 Bomba.
Again, you Bomba, I
Ocho
Bomba. we all-
Bomba.
Yeah. Yeah.
It would be interesting if Ocho Gahaba does change his name to Ocho.
Gabomba. Gabomba.
What?
Ocho Gabomba.
Ocho Gabomba. I love that.
Yeah.
So we have Kid Bomba, who's definitely
why are you doing
earning
it
some
for-
fans.
Yeah.
We have Rosa, who's been earning some fans.
Rosa Bell.
Rosa Bell.
Bell?
Fell. P-H-E-L.
Rosa Fell.
So,
Oh,
so my name is,
okay.
the La is interchangeable. Fell stays.
So
La Fell TZ, that was the first one in M2.
okay.
And then we just keep on changing. Rosa Fell, Bomba
Oh
Fell.
my felt easy.
Oh my Fell TZ. What else?
Do you guys think Bomba will
Serious
become a-
Fell. What?
Do you think Bomba will become like a TZ cutie
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
why
yeah.
not?
Definitely.
5%.
super? We got the supers,
Super
the TZ.
Bomba.
Super bomb.
The
Super
combination of
Bomba.
two houses.
Oh,
Exactly. You know what? You know what? I'm all for it. I am all for it.
yeah.
Super Bomba TZ.
M6 Bomba.
Bomba cutie.
Bomba cutie.
Dude, at this point, this is why you watch the World Championship. Trends start here, and
That's
it
true.
evolves everywhere else.
That's true. That's true.
Like, Wolf, your whole Public Enemy #1 started in the World Series.
That's,
And then it
that's right.
never stopped.
I wish, you know, I really wish I had a jacket. Because it's public enemy, right?
Yes, Homeboy's jacket is Public Enemy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they would never let you
But
have
they
one of
will
those.
never let me have it. I don't think they will let me have it.
They created for you as a joke, but now they're wearing the joke. We gotta talk
Man.
about this game.
Man.
Let's talk about the changes Dale's Vault can change. Because I kind of feel like Apex 47 as well as Alien is becoming a big problem. Wolf, I gotta start with you because we're going into the drafting phase here. For Fireflux, I kind of feel like they found the secret strategy, so they probably should have changed, huh?
Yeah, for sure. So that means that they might sacrifice some of the heroes for Sawo, just quote-unquote deprioritize Sawo because he has a lot of heroes anyways.
Lilia.
And then they ban Lilia. Okay. Another, yeah, I think that
I love that.
they will first pick the Turtles this time.
Hey, you know what? I'm all up for it. The Riz.
Right. The Riz.
Rizzler. I'll pick it up first pick. I'll play it mid. I don't care.
Yep.
This time, Fireflux, though, forced to change things up because now they're second pick, right? So you do leave some things open. The Nolan's still open, and with Lilia and now Diggy, with both of those heroes now taking up the ban pool, it means that more things are going to be open that were not open in previous games.
Yeah.
So now I think Game 3 is when things start getting a little bit exciting.
That's right.
Challenges their creativity, challenges their preparation. Because again, when your opponent evolves, you kind of have to evolve with them. If not, you're going to be left in the dust.
Yeah.
Teresa,
They banned
let's
the
go.
Riz?
Dude, I'm geeking out here. As an analyst,
Think they take Lapu?
I'm loving this pick and ban.
Oh, I think they want to pick Arlet.
Arlet,
Arlet or Nolan. Arlet or Nolan.
Arlet, Nolan, there's
And then when you
tons
see
of
it, Nolan,
options. The Wan's open
Wan
right
Wan
now.
also.
oh,
So
I'm
does,
kicking out.
I think Fireflux just leaves like, fine, let's do this. Let's leave a bunch open. That way we
Yeah.
at least get a good swing back on
Yep.
pick 1 and 2. Angela's open. There's so many things on the playing field right now.
This is a coach battle. This is testing their cojones.
Oh, they
Okay.
go, so they go for the one. So Nolan open.
Nolan is open.
I think
Arlot?
between Nolan and Arlet, I think Nolan should be like the priority for sure.
Yeah.
But if you wanna be creative with your draft, some teams will pick the Arlets. I think those are just the two heroes that you get in this particular draft.
Gaze.
Yeah,
They go for Nolan.
The void.
So now Fireflux, they should have seen this coming.
Yeah,
They
for-
didn't ban the Nolan. They should understand that
Yeah.
this will get that Nolan first pick. Teams have been using the Phoveus to, I would say, good success on the Phoveus itself, but sometimes the Phoveus isn't enough.
Yep. It is. It's just it needs some supplement to go with it.
It's a band-aid.
Yeah. That means it kind of makes me think that Faramis should be the
Faramis.
priority here for Fireflux. And Arlet
for the
Hilda.
Oh.
Hilda.
Pair that up with the Veramis, maybe?
Or the
Oh!
wow, this is so honest from Fireflux. No flex whatsoever.
But
Devu.
again, I kind of feel like this is kind of good because they got a lot of damage in the early game. Because
Yeah.
when the Hilda jumps in, you kind of need your mid laner to back you up. And
Yeah.
if the Lilia's not there, Valentina's pretty good follow-up there
Yeah,
because
for sure.
you could terrify,
Yeah.
and then the Hilda can get out scot-free.
That's right.
Roamer mid, brotherhood, sisterhood going
Yeah.
on.
It's just an aggressive mid overall.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of damage, a lot of invade potential. Both of them have crazy movement speed.
Yeah.
With all the dashes from the Valentina, the movement from the Hilda, it's definitely bonkers.
I love it.
So do you
Matilda.
do you want the
Matilda?
Petrify Hilda?
I think this is Purify.
Purify Hilda?
Purify
Yeah,
Hilda.
We can win the race.
Okay, so it's Bruno
against
Matilda, I think.
Your team
Faramis.
Faramis.
This is still Faramis, despite the Valentina being on the opposite
No,
end.
no. The Faramis could potentially be annoying towards the Hilda. You
Yeah.
pull her
Yeah.
back to your turret,
Yeah,
right?
that's right. That's
There's
why.
always a possibility.
That's why you go Purify Hilda. In this case.
That's not a bad idea, really, because you don't
Yeah.
really need like
No,
a
no,
flicker.
no.
You don't really need
Flame shot Hilda.
Yeah.
Aegis.
Hey, flame shot can steal their retribution. No, 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 I'm just kidding.
I wonder if Alien will pick up the Lapu Lapu now, right? Like right now, or maybe fourth pick since they're fourth pick.
Or the
anyways.
Arlot still. Arlot's still open. Arlot would
You
be
are
great
correct.
against the Faramis.
That's right.
Rises when I give the
Oh,
Oh,
Either
that
pick-
too.
Okay, hold on. I have to say this one. Sunset Lover, the
Oh.
record holder. Sunset Lover's Faramis recorded 240,000 damage in the first game of their series against Homeboys. This is the highest damage dealt in a game in M Series history.
Wow.
Why do you guys keep coming up with this Homeboys facts?
So it was against Homeboys.
Yeah.
Could we not, like, this is cyberbullying.
I will choose.
Why are you laughing?
Because it makes you stronger. Remember, bullying makes
Oh,
you
yeah.
stronger.
Yeah, that's
Fine,
right.
you know what? One day this bullying will be worth it.
So what do we think? Lapu Arlot ban from the side of FF?
Yes. Lapu Arlot. And maybe a Uranus. Oh,
yeah.
they're not that scared of Uranus because they have the Khalid, but somewhere along those lines, like a sustained kind of X-Player. Maybe Edith, in fact. Heroes for Kid Bomba that kind of just stays in front, tanks for you. Maybe even a Minotaur, man.
I don't know,
You
man.
know?
I would respect that Lapu personally.
Yeah.
The Lapu is a big problem.
Yeah, I think Kid Bomba's so pivotal in their composition, and making sure he has a rough game is huge. But they go for the Tigreal
You know what?
ban.
I respect that. I respect that. Good ban.
I respect you.
I respect you more, Mr. Vagaman.
Thank you.
Leomord is another hero that TNZ wants to play, but I think in this particular case, maybe you would rather go Akai and then just double down on your marksman for Fireflux. Maybe get the Beatrix immediately
Yeah.
as a third pick, or maybe a Claude. Two heroes that are valid, but I guess Beatrix is a more reliable one. So they baniik siya like they did in the first two games. Beatrix as well as Claude looks good for Fireflux.
I think the Claude's definitely solid, especially against the Faramis and everything. But have we seen Sunshine on the Claude a whole lot? I feel like it's been a lot of Brody, it's been a lot of Beatrix. I know
yeah.
he's been on a lot of things, but I'm just wondering with that, it's a whole lot of movement speed, and it kind of. Airthil matches better, I think, with their play style.
Yeah,
like
I
with the
agree.
mole, like we stick together, we do our thing. So I think it's a solid pick.
But that means that Minotaur for Devu is just a solid pickup, right? It
I agree.
makes a lot of sense. And then you go for an X-Lane that you can actually pick up the Lapu Lapu here, but maybe they just go Benedetta so that they can at least like spread out the map. Because Benedetta is a hero that at least can sustain or can lane prio versus the Khalid, or at least, not even win, but more like
least stalemate.
equalize, stabilize.
Keep up with the rotations.
Exactly.
Looking at this Volt, their current lineup, it makes my blood boil. It makes me want to fight non-stop. They have the Nolan, they have the Rhodey, they have the damage. Even the Faramis can start things up for them. Kaja, and pick up the Kaja here. Hear me out. Hear me out. Oh, look at this is what I want. Full-on aggression. Hear me out. Kaja slows everyone down. And then the Faramis comes in with the Shadow Stampede. Everyone gets clumped up together. That Nolan, that Brody, that Dairoff suddenly hurts a lot because both Brody as well as Dairoff can reduce the enemy's armor.
Yep.
It's like the Nolan doesn't deal enough damage, right? Deal more damage at this point.
And then once Sawo gets to level 4,
Oh!
you want to pick violence?
Aim
We're
on!
picking violence.
Aim on!
The AA Mon gonna be picked up. So I think that there is a merit for it in a way that it may be as fast as the Nolan when it comes to jungling and dealing with the lanes. Maybe the only advantage of the Nolan is the dash.
Actually, I don't know. Does the Amon clear that fast? I feel like Nolan clears faster.
I think Nolan clears the fastest. Nobody might be able to match that among all of the assassins. But Amon at least is at par. At par. But
Hilda is there.
that's right.
Hilda can slow down the Nolan, so it could be an equalizer or make Amon faster.
That's very true.
Right?
And if
once,
you're looking
once
at
Sawa gets level 4, though, there's no more Hilda in the enemy jungle.
Doesn't matter.
By then
I didn't
they've
know you
already.
got
By then,
the
Aamon's
Aemon.
already there.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's true.
I love the AA man.
Dude.
It makes a lot of sense
man.
with
It's not man.
Don't be cringy.
Sorry.
yeah.
It's Aemon.
All right, my bad.
Aemon.
Sorry, sir.
During the play-by-play, you can just say Aemon. Or Amon.
Aemon?
Nah, not Aemon. I mean, honestly, my initials are double A.
Oh.
Amirul Ayman.
Lafel?
Amirul Ayman. That's my...
So
So
you're
the
AA
AAL.
man.
You'd be like, you're
You're AA man.
yeah. Yeah, Ayman. Yeah, that's my name, Ayman. So it's like Amon.
Amon.
Aemon.
I gotcha.
You really are the greatest, man.
You know
You
what?
really are.
With
If
my,
you guys haven't, make sure you
It feels-
vote for
you know.
Lafel.
I
Yeah.
kind of feel like we're going for a pause here. So we have a lot to talk about. So Aemon, what makes the Aemon strong? Let's start things off. It's hard to catch him, and he has a lot of bursts.
Yeah, there's a merit to to his invisible form.
Exactly, his
For-
invisible form. Yeah, his passive.
But then again, his passive, it's more about like getting from one camp to another in the early stages.
Personally, for me, it's going in and out of team fights. Like
That's
you try
also
to
true.
burst them down first, and like you don't get it done. You go out, you recover a bit of your HP,
Yeah.
get your cooldowns, and then you go back in.
Yeah.
I
It's
think
like what you say. Aemon is the kind of guy that's willing to try everything twice.
that's why it's Aemon. He was like, he's like, I'm gonna try 2 A's in front of my name.
Yeah.
If one doesn't work, the other one will most probably
Yeah,
work.
Second one's always good.
Yep. And it's like, yeah, it's like Aaron where you wanna be the first one when it comes to alphabetical order,
Yeah.
because it's AA.
Yes, that's true. Wait, since you said that it's like the second one's better, is that like a relationship advice?
It's life advice.
Oh, so the first
You
one is
you
isn't
always
as
have
good.
to try everything twice.
Always try everything twice.
That's legit what he said. When we were out for dinner. Oh, sorry.
when only you
I said-
were out for dinner.
No, it was just me and him.
I said I have a saying, right?
No.
Hold on a second. So I have this saying. I have this saying where, I'll
You'll try everything twice.
you try anything. Yeah, I'll try anything twice.
Would you
Because
try-
you know the saying that's like, I'll try anything once.
For him, it's twice.
But for me, it's twice.
Okay, so that means that if I let you try Balut, you'll do it twice.
Yeah, because what if I like it the second time?
Yeah.
Sometimes things, you know,
Oh, Kid Bomba
That's-
standing up.
they grow on you.
Look at
Yeah.
Kid Bomba.
Like Lafel.
He's so ready.
If I judge
Yeah.
Lafel on my first impersonation, I wouldn't be sitting at a desk with him
Impression.
right now. Impression.
Yeah.
My bad. Someone was impersonating you, so I. my
How
bad.
do you impersonate LaFell? He's so random.
Dude, I'm so sorry for anyone trying to impersonate me.
Yeah.
No, I am sorry. Kid Bomba was standing up. He was ready to go for this game, but looks like everyone is chilling, getting ready. But again, let me just say, the hype has died down a little bit. I'm not entirely sure about the AA mon. And
Wow, that
and-
was a big shift, LaFell.
what
No, here's the thing. When I say that,
Are you moody or what?
listen. When I say
Waves at
that,
him.
when I say that, automatically the choice becomes great. It's one of those things as when you're being a caster, when you say like, oh, I don't think this hero is that great, and then boom, savage.
I think Deuce Vault have to.
What
they need
is
to play for the
Amon's
group
names,
up.
man? I need to remember his
His
skills.
name's just Amon.
No, it's
oh, it's
skill.
1,000.
Fracture.
It's 1,000.
Island?
1,000 shards.
1,000 shards.
1,000 shards, right?
Yeah.
Is he ult?
Thousand Island. No.
1,000
shards.
Island. 1,000 Island dressing.
Yeah.
I'm on my 1,000 Island. That's a salad dressing.
Man.
Dude,
Come on, man. Don't
cringy,
flex on
man.
us. Come on.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Don't be an American here. Be a Filipino.
From the great words of from the great man of 2 Chains, he's on his 1,000 Islands. That's a salad dressing.
Yeah.
I'm checking out my phone. You guys can have this one.
Chains?
2 Chains.
Yeah, yeah.
2 A's. Amon, 2
Two
Chains.
Chains.
They're related.
Yeah.
Endless shard.
Endless shards.
Endless shards.
Oh man, 1,000
There's
shards
no,
sounds
it
better.
there's no
to-
1,000 shards.
1,000 shards?
It
It's
used
soul
to be,
shards,
isn't it?
Slayer shards, and endless shards.
Endless shards.
Man, 1,000 shards
and then
sounds
incandescent
better.
knives for
Oh, and
Or
it's called
Gushin.
That's
camouflage state.
Yeah.
Camouflage state.
Yeah, because it's not concealed, it's just camouflaged. Fludged.
flodged.
What?
Flodged.
Look, I understand English is a very difficult language. Took
Well-
us a while to learn. But
Okay.
yeah, the reason why I'm worried only one. It's just that if he can't go in and out of team fights that easily, or his rotation or his jungle clear gets interrupted. That's basically it. Because Aemon, when he has the free space, he gets things running. The only problem is that if he's interrupted, that's all. So it's really on the Hilda. If the Hilda buys so much time, this Aemon is potentially amazing.
I agree with you because I think there's a merit to the Nolan versus Aemon on the side of Nolan, because between Nolan and Aemon, Nolan is a hero that can recover from a bad start. Aemon
I
is
agree.
not a hero that can recover from a bad start. It's like it's almost like you're playing a Hellcurt. And funny enough, both Hellcurt as well as Aemon are two heroes that Hades from MPL Singapore won a championship with. It's very all in, and we can see that in the group stages they played the Hellcurt, right? And it was destroyed by his opposition. So heroes like that, you will always second guess. Aemon as well as Hellcurt.
Yeah. Again, it's an amazing hero, but there's just a window of failure that the Aemon has to be careful for. But again, it's like I say that, but I'm still optimistic just because of that Hilda. That's legit one of the reasons why I feel like the Aemon should have enough time.
I think Deus Vult need to kind of try to break things together as fast as possible in this game, because their answer to the Aemon is the Nether Realm, right? Like trying to stop some of that burst damage as soon as possible. Their answer is the level 4 on the Kaja, being able to get that ult off. So as long as as long as they don't let him get any huge pickoffs, like on the gold lane, on the EXP, on those side lanes in the early game, I think Deus Vult could actually come out on top. Now, a little bit of a team statement here. Wolf?
Wow. If you can win
in English, it's not Tagalog.
If you can win,
I'm sorry. I don't have my glasses on.
All right.
Oh. If you can win against Blacklist International, we can win against anyone, basically.
Wait, what?
That's what...
The main thing we achieved, that's not what it says. The main thing we achieved with our victory versus Blacklist is self-confidence.
Confidence.
We did. I'm sorry, confidence.
Yeah.
We realized that if we can win against Blacklist International, we can win against anyone, basically.
That's what I said.
Looks like they're like, Onic,
What are you talking about?
Onic, no
You
problem.
skipped the first sentence, so it
we
threw me off.
beat Blacklist. It's basically beating
man.
Onic.
Best in the world.
Best in the world.
That's...
Maybe they live in different worlds. I don't know.
Yeah. No, I understand why they...
In my world, Homeboys is still the best.
Yeah. Homeboys were able to defeat
world.
Geek Fam.
And Geek Fam is my world.
Homeboys also defeated Blacklist in MPLI.
You know who they didn't defeat?
Okay, you know what? Let's move on. Let's be better than great. All right, guys? Let's be better than great. We're having a pause here. I understand that we're trying to be entertaining, but let's not do it on my expense. All right?
That's where we draw the line.
That's...
I don't know. To be honest, I think that you're a kind of guy where who actually relates Homeboys to anything, to any conversation.
Wait, what?
You find your way to include Homeboys in sentences.
Hey,
I wonder why.
Because he loves Homeboys.
shut up.
He loves Homeboys.
Yeah. I know that, but you know.
Taking a look at the fans now.
Yeah.
Hi, Davis.
Ocampo.
I can't read random words.
Yeah.
Ocampo.
Yeah, but who knows what that means?
That is a name.
That's a name.
Yeah, well, people come in my chat all the time and say,
Oh, yeah,
this
yeah,
is
yeah.
my name.
I understand
And next
why.
thing you know,
I understand why Trex is selective of what he reads. You know.
if I see it in a different language, I don't read
Yeah.
it publicly. Because next thing you know, I'm getting canceled. And
That's right. That's right.
they're pulling me off the stage.
I want to see.
That's fair.
I want to see Aemon, man. I'm shivering now. I want to see the Aemon.
Aemon.
I have, like,
Aemon.
Okay,
Aemon.
script writers. When's the last time we see Aemon on stage? But before we go that, we're jumping into game number 3 where a lot of surprises is going on. What will be the surprise for game number 3? We're jumping into the Land of Dawn.
Well, the surprise should be the Aemon, but okay, I think it's quite clear that when it comes to the clearing the lanes, it's Nolan, which is faster. Alien. Apex did not immediately go for Magistor. That's very interesting.
Oh, look at Apex. Actually might be in a bad spot here. Maybe give up a first blood. Able to flicker through, though.
Yep.
Heal that flicker.
Heal the flicker.
Nailed
Good
the
to know.
flicker.
We've seen everything now. Petrify, Purify, Sprint,
Flame
Flicker,
shot.
Flame Shot, and Execute. That's what we want. to see.
All right, so now we got to talk about the rotations coming in from Fireflux. Looks like they're trying to go for both angles, trying to go for the orange as well as the purple buff, trying to slow down Magister on this Nolan. And again, that is kind of what we want to see, because we want to see the AAM on uninterrupted. And for now, I would say that has been achieved. It has been uninterrupted.
Yep.
This is also going to be a really tough matchup, I feel like, Khalid up against the Dairoth. Alien's going to really have to time his heals left, time that second skill very well, because if not, and you just become a sitting duck, you get kind of taken out of that second skill from the Dairoth, and then out of nowhere you're gone. So he's going to have to be careful. I like the way he rotated early game, kind of invading. He has such a great early game. Magister, though, coming on to Apex 47, a lot of damage. First blood over to Magister.
Yep, looks like a very good first engage coming in from Deus Vul, but now Alien's taking a lot of damage.
Oh, that's going to be it for Alien. Sunset Lover gets the kill.
What a good flicker play coming out from Sunset Lover, and already before the first turtle fight, you already get 2 kills for Devu. And absolutely be able to control this turtle. TNZ might not even have have enough shards. Oh no, he has full shards now.
He has endless shards.
Yeah.
All right, so now Sunset Lover is just opening vision, finds Apex 47, Rosa's Alien as well as TNZ. Fireflux, so far, they got a good trade here.
Magister first to run away there. Sunset Lover might be next on the block. Alien pops the Sandstorm, but not able to get stun.
Well done, utilizing the wall to just outplay his opponents. Big jump coming out of Fireflux. In fact, it's just a very natural way that they did to take that turtle. And now they will invade the purple. 2 minutes, 44 seconds in.
Yeah, right now looking at Magister taking quite a lot of damage here.
Ooh, Rosa as well, taking a bit of damage. Magister should be able to still get this. The Sunshine's there now. It's 3 people trying to take this purple buff. Sunset goes down, Sunshine finds a kill. Magister does walk away with that purple buff, but still, they lose a member, and Kid Bomba goes down to the bot side as well.
Yeah.
Right now, Wolf, try to explain to me, what is Fireflux doing? Because it looks like they're trying to box Deus Vul in a very small box, like basically putting them in a very tight location, and then everyone just dumps in all the damage.
Yeah, you painted the picture exactly as I also see it. It's like a cage that they're building 2 minutes in, because they know that they have the advantage. Apex 47 regains his flicker, and you can utilize Sunshine because the Golden is in top lane anyways, and then Alien can just stand on his own ground.
Magister still being ever so aggressive. Luckily, he hasn't lost too much. He's been getting bullied, he's been getting slowed down, but he hasn't taken any deaths, and I don't think he's lost any buffs at all yet. Sawo and Sunset Lover just being his protector right now.
Honestly, with the draft coming in from Deus Vul, I kind of feel like they want to go aggressive, but Fireflux is always there first, making it so that they can be aggressive, and Endless Shard onto Carvey, not able to take him out just yet.
The one-hit knockout that is possible for TNZ. It's going to be very disgusting later on. And
bot side, Alien goes down. It's a nice response. Deuce Vault need to find something in this matchup. Try to lower down that gold lead from Fireflux.
Right, so for now, Fireflux Esports, honestly, they're controlling the tempo very, very well. This Volt, they are going for his turtle, and it looks like not a lot of contest is gonna happen here. I don't know, with this back and forth coming in from both teams, I don't really know who's winning.
It's Fireflux right now, but I think Devu have found their opening once again. The purple buff is going to be there. Magister doesn't have the retribution, and so they have to spot out where TNZ is. Well done, Sawa, and that means Deus Vult will secure the purple buff so easily, and that's going to be important for their jungler.
Alien as well has been doing quite well going up against Kid Bomba in the laning phase, because Dairoth is one of those heroes that just basically wins his lane. But I do have to say, like, Alien with the Dairoth, with the Khalid, can handle pretty well. Just because you can top yourself off, just because you take a lot of damage, you can just stay and use the Quicksand Guard and then get back your HP and basically just neutralize the lane.
Man, Apex 47 has a lot of damage on a Kid Bomba. TNZ not able to get the kill. Apex 47 just has a string attached to Magister right now. I saw all of them coming up to the top side looking for Sunshine, but Apex 47 consistently giving vision. They do get the first tower of the game, though.
Yeah, top. They invade. And this is going to be important. Again, any jungle creep that you take away is great. And look at the preparation. Kid Bomba is already in here, trying to prep it up. He needs to go for the hero.
Bomba, he's gonna leave it for his team. I thought maybe he'd take it just out of like a safety measure.
Yeah. I love what he did, Kid Bomba. That was a nice move coming up from Volt because it allowed them to maintain their lead when it comes to their jungler matchup.
There's Volt now, they're clumping up together, but it looks like they're not going to go for an engage just yet. Fireflux Esports right now, I gotta say, all of the lanes are doing quite well. Even though the top side of the map, the turret has been taken down, but Sunshine has the gold advantage when compared to Carvey, at least at this point. So I would say going up against a Bruno and you're not losing your lane, that's a very good tell. It's like, yeah, the laning phase for the gold lane is going pretty well, at least for Sunshine.
We can feel the water boiling once again. We're getting to the tipping point here. Fireflux and Devu kind of bulking up. And this is what I was waiting for from Devu, is when are they going to kind of bring that 5-man together? They have the Fermis. It is the answer to what Fireflux wants to bring to them. Rosa does hold. They're looking for something, lots of damage. TNZ instantly annihilated. Apex might just be next. Deus Vault do secure that turtle, and now they're going to try to move on to this mid tower.
Right now, Deus Vault, they're the one that's like, oh wait, we want to start something. Fireflux not really in that kind of situation.
Nice flicker from Alien, but now he might go down next. He's going to pay for that. He gets the heals up, but it's not enough. He will go down. Carvey picking up his first kill.
My only question is here, they're still going for it.
Back and forth. Sunset Lover's going to be next. Apex 47 might just fall here. It's 2 for 2 right now, but Apex 47 makes it 3.
Yeah. I just want to say, Fireflux, I got to ask the question because their timing of going for fights is a little bit weird because when they're having an advantage, they're not forcing anything true. They're just letting Deus Vault start the turtle, start the fight, and then they react towards it. But when they react, it's like, your damage dealer is already gone, but you still want to go for it.
Yeah, just like in game number 1, and I think that whatever they were struggling with in game number 1, it is returning for game number 3. They were forcing fights that they shouldn't be, especially because of the timing that they didn't have. Understandably so. Honestly, Fireflux, if they didn't go for another play, they have only lost one of their heroes in exchange for a top lane turret, and Irithel was able to farm. They would have been very satisfied of that trade. Unfortunately, they got too anxious and they still fought. That means that they will lose their turret, and a lead by Devu, 1.6k.
Yep, 1.6k for Devu at this moment, and Magister is looking very good on the Nolan. TNZ with the aim on hasn't found his target just yet. Probably looking for perhaps one more item before he can really take anyone down. At this point, it comes to a situation where Apex 47 cannot really bring too much to the team, especially because Kid Bomba on his Dyrov is just going to shred him down very, very fast.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be an issue. The Amon definitely not looking as good as maybe we hoped for. He's 1-1, and Magister sitting at 3-0-3, packing a punch to anybody that falls in his path right now. Deus Vault, and I almost wonder, like, is Fireflux really going to start this Lord off? I think they have to maybe get to a point where maybe they're playing a little more reactionary. Ooh, but a big pull on Alien, and Alien's not going to escape that one. Does get the stun, but no one's there to try to capitalize on it. Now Fireflux down one member. Watch for Apex, though. He's hiding out in the bush. Going to try to focus in on to Carvey, though. Might have been a bad spot. Matchor is waiting for the counter. Big damage on Apex 47. Rosa does pop the Nether Realm, but it's more of an escape measure at this point. Kid Bomba on the top side looking for Sunshine. Sunshine going to be able to kite back Rosa, looking for the possible re-engage. But Fireflux don't want to take this fight. They've lost 2 members, and this should be a Lord for the side of Devu.
I gotta say, this is a very immature side of my analysis, but I love compositions that has a lot of damage. And this Volt just showed that they had a lot of damage, and they're able to jump the gun. It's like, we just choose one target. We have a Kaja. There's no way for them to escape, and then we can kill anyone that's in our way, right? And the one that was in their way was Apex 47, and again, the shredding of armor is just too much. Looking at the items here as well, sure, you have a Dominance Ice, but against a Bruno, against a Dyrov, it's almost like you don't even have that armor.
And now that you saw from the previous fight.
Oh, that's...
Oh, no. A big
now you see him, now you don't.
I don't think so. I don't think that TNZ will be able to recover from this. Level 13 compared to level 14, Nolan. I don't know if he can actually kill people now as the AA Mon. Maybe Carvey is an easy takedown, but with the presence of the Fermis, what it does is just to nullify one combo.
Oh, a little bit of a side flank and attack. They land on a Sunshine.
Oh my God.
3 members off the map now. Fireflux on a huge amount of defense. This could be a little bit too much. Devu want to keep on pushing in. They have the Lord. They've taken 2 members. It's 20 seconds on the death clock, and Sawo's comfortable in front of his team right now. Sunset Lover hasn't even got involved in this yet, and look at the damage once again. Tianzi down, they locked onto the base, and that is a quick finish at 11 minutes for Devu.
Devu just pick up the tempo. They're like, yo, we win the draft, we're gonna get you. That Nolan was crazy. It was scary.
It was scary. One of the strongest heroes in the metagame, as we know. First pick Nolan, no problem at all. It was answered with a Hilda, but you can see that the preparedness was there from Devu. They picked up the Dairoth as well as the other heroes that they have, which kind of makes sense when it comes to proxying the lanes. They want to win the lanes, want to be faster at rotating. That means that they have had the advantage. And by the way, getting the Bruno plus the Nolan, that's as Dave would say, that's criminal.
I gotta say, man, this back and forth, this best of 5, jumping from I win, you win, now I win again. We do have to see if we go for all 5 games the whole way here, because again, I kind of feel like in that kind of situation, we gotta talk about the drafts, right? Because this is the debut of Amon, and even before the game started, because we had a pause, we had the time to discuss about it, even though we were excited with the Amon pick, but it's one of those picks that if you're able to delay, all of a sudden it's a non-factor.
And Devu's been great at the lane, like all the way from back to group stage. It's something they really can thrive in if they need to. But we do have the MVP coming up. Any guesses?
That's a good question.
Should be the jungler, right?
All right, so here we go. Devu, the MVP. And again, the way that they played, no mercy. Magister on that Nolan, 4-0 and 5.
Yeah.
And 69%, nice, 69% kill participation made it so that Nolan was all over the map.
Yeah, and it's mainly because of the fact that the Hilda rotated towards the purple buff and he started in the orange buff instead. And I think that really messed up what Apex 47 wanted to do, because I feel that if you don't contest the enemy jungler assassin at level 1, then you're not an effective Hilda anyways, because because that's literally your advantage. If your enemy jungler gets to level 2, it means that you get two skills. And by the way, Nolan with just 2 skills is actually pretty deadly.
Dude, I kind of feel like if those heroes were, it's like you don't have to think too much about it. You just go in with your skills and you just edit off. It's good. And I gotta say, a lot of mistakes coming in, even from the early minutes of the game, where Fireflux, they look a little bit flustered. It looks like they're trying to force things out where it shouldn't be forced out. And they just go into fights where they really shouldn't. It kind of feels like the way that we've been seeing Fireflux as a unit didn't really come out in this game. They look very scattered.
Yes.
And Devu, this time, takes the more, connected approach with this fight.
That team fight that you saw, they burst down both Alien as well as the Earthel. Big props to Kid Bomba as well, landing the spells onto 2 members altogether. And then they just push. Look at Carvey, just focus.
to protect.
किन माइक गरिरहनु नौटङ्कीहरू मेरो यो माइक अन गऱ्यो भने त्यो म्याच हेर्दाखेरि साउन्ड नै आउँदैन क्या छ्याउ लाग्दो हुन्छ अनि तर अब अनिकको मात्रै हेर्नु होला जित्यो जस्तो छ अब त जित्ला जस्तो लागेन त्यो एफएफ डुब्यो जस्तो लाग्यो डेभुले नै लग्यो जस्तो छ डेभु एस्पिरेन्टको स्पिन हान्ने नै देखिनँ त मैले त कहाँबाट स्पिन हान्छ ए यहाँ रहेछ केही पाउने त होइन है के हो यो भेनम वा हानाबी भेनम दिइतिर आउने ए 10th स्पिन रहेछ त्यही भएर पदिएको रहेछ म त किन हानाबी दिन्छ भनेको ओए व्हाट द फक दुईटा एउटामा गयो त डिग्री हाल्दिएको अरे ड्याम एस्पिरेन्ट निस्किन्छ क्या हो 22 दिन बाँकी रहेछ अझै बिङ्गो हुन्छ क्या भने तर फेरि स्क्याम हान्दै नै छैन स्पेन्ड 100 डायमन्ड स्पेन्ड 250 स्टारलाइट किन्नलाई त कहिले पुग्ने 156 300 चाहिन्छ है विबसको भ्युवर्सलाई हेभी डिस्काउन्ट रे ओ माई गड सेक्सी पैसा रे अझ म्याम त ज्यामहरू आज त्यस्तो साह्रो क्लिप हान्ने केही मोमेन्टै भएन जस्तो है क्लिप हानेर बस्नुपर्ने हिजो 400 घन्टा पुगेछ 402 पुगेछ ठ्याक्कै मेनको लागि क्लोज छ ओए त्यही सब केटीहरूको मात्र हालेर बसेछ अनि 20% अफ अरे अब के केटीको लुगा किनेर लाएर बस्नु म चाहिँ स्पिन हान्दिउँ क्या हो फक द स्टारलाइट भनेर but that top was खेल्ने होइन छ जिपअप प्यान्ट्स बुट्स टोपी के हो जिपअप प्यान्ट्स भनेको कस्तो एस्थेटिक हो पुरै हानम एक म्याच पाँच ड्र हान्नुपर्ने रहेछ अझै तर $100 डायमन्ड स्पेन्ड गर्यो भने 2टा मात्र टोकन पाउने रहेछ विकली डायमन्ड पास 25 दिन भन्नाले 500 हैन स्टारलाइट कति दिन बाँकी छ 22 दिन बाँकी छ भ्याउँछ होला एक ड्र हान्दिम क्या डायमन्ड स्पेन्ड गरेरै 5 ड्र हान्न पुग्छ होला त एटलिस्ट 3टा हान्न पुग्ने भएन जसरी नि यो बिङ्गो भयो भने के दिन्छ साँच्चै एक ड्र हान्यो भने अब यो के भन्छ लाइक त्यो यो पनि ट्रिगर भयो नि त स्पेन्ड 100 डायमन्ड्स वाला ट्रिगर भयो हैन अनि एक ड्र पनि भयो अनि 8 ड्र पुग्ने भयो यहाँ 5 को 8 हुने भयो स्टारलाइट किन्नलाई त पुग्नु नि पर्यो नि 156 त छ अनि यो 3 दिनमा त अनि 20 गरेर 60 बाहेक आउँदैन 3 दिनमा इभेन्ट चेट भइसक्छ फ्री टोकन 2टा उठाउनलाई भने क्या जिपअप हुडी प्यान्ट छुट्टै ओ माई गॉड के भन्छ स्वेटर त्यो जिपअप केटाको त प्यान्ट नि केटाको हो रे कुन स्वेटर अर्को एउटा विकली पास हालेर नि के गर्नु अनि पुग्दैन अर्को 80 थपिन्छ 230 पुग्दैन अझै अर्को एउटा विकली पास हालेर पनि के पुग्छ पक हिसाब गर्नै आएन यार मलाई त्यो ग्रीन भनेको होला ए मैले स्टोरी हालेको वाला प्यान्ट चाहिँ केटाहरूको हो भनेको ए 100 बढेको यार के हो हैन म त बोला यार पुग्छ र पुग्दैन जस्तो लाग्यो मेरै दिमाग चलेन रिपिङ ब्रेन नट ब्रेनिङ लाइफ नट लाइफिङ मनी नट मनीइङ डायमन्ड पास हाल्दा 100 आउँछ भनेपछि 256 हुने भएन अनि भोलि पर्सि अझै भ्याएन भने त भ्याएन नि अर्को आर्ट जस्तो वाला युनिसेक्स अरे ए आई सी कि यहाँ समन हान्दिम मलाई मिनोटोर निकाल्न त मन लागिरहेको थियो म यो सामान हान्छु भनेर बसिरहेको थिएँ एड गर्न आएर अयो गरोस् न अनि सेल्स भएपछि हामीलाई फ्रीमा दिन्छ अरे कपडा त्यसले भने अस्ति अयो तर तैँले त पुरै प्रि अर्डर भनेर राखिरहेको रहेछ होइन लाइक अर्डर गरेपछि बल्ल तैँले मगाउने हिसाब भएन भनेपछि त्यस्तोमा अनि अर्डर आइरहेछ आएको छ तँलाई अलरेडी अर्डर आइसक्यो कि के छ स्ट्याटस के छ तँलाई अर्डर आएको छ भने होइन इन्स्टाग्राम बुस्ट हान्दे एक लट एउटा अलिक राम्रो पोस्ट बना अनि त्यो बुस्ट हान्दे हल्का फुल्का फलोवर्स बढ्छ होला I think
Where does my
यो आल्डकको चाहिँ के स्किन नै छ आल्डक र के हो यो नाना वाउ आल्डक पनि बफ हुन्छ जस्तो छ यार अब ग्राफिक डिजाइनको हेल्प चाहिन्छ भने नाचुलाई सम्झिनुहोस् रे ब्यानरै हाल्दे अब ग्राफिक डिजाइन के गर्ने ब्रल हान्ने हो म त के गर्ने भयो यार त्यसमा त तेत्सु पनि अनलाइन रहेछ त कति मिनेटमा छ यो म्याच खै तेत्सु त अफलाइन जान्छु भन्छ लौ तिनीहरूको त ड्राफ्ट नै सुरु भइसकेको रहेछ यसपालि फेरि टिग उनीहरूले उठाए जस्तो छ ए होइन एफएफले उठाएको हो अझै नोलान दियो यार तिनीहरूलाई नोलान डिगी लिइसक्यो नि डुबाए जस्तो छ एफएफले त डेभुले नै जित्ने भयो जस्तो यार ड्राफ्ट हेर्दाखेरि नै चेट भइसक्यो जस्तो लागिरहेछ तर खोइ अब टिग्रियालले के गर्छ के हो यो हिजोको स्ट्रिम प्ले भइरहेछ फेरि हत्तेरिका म त कमेन्ट कहाँ गयो भनेको त हिजोको स्ट्रिम पो हेरिरहेको रहेछ ग्लोरी पो हामीसँग खेल्दैन अरे ओ माई गॉड त्यस्तो साह्रो फ्लोरिन दिएछ फेरि bombastic side eye criminal offensive side eye posters भइसक्यो त ग्राफिक डिजाइनको हेल्प चाहिन्छ भने के एड गर्न आइऱ्याप ने नाच्छु कुरिरहेछ रे गोस्ट ग्लोरी प्रो भर्खरै त खोलेर आएको छैन हिजो कलामी दिदीले सोधेको थियो कलामी दिदी भनेर नचिनेर महँगो भन्दैको अरे ए के चाहिँ सोध्यो त्यसले चाहिँ यसले के लिएको हाना बि पाएछ यसले फेरि वाउ bombastic side eye criminal offensive side eye अब फेरि डिस्काउन्ट गरेर भन्ने होला यसको त अड्के जस्तो छ bombastic side eye यिनीहरूको पनि हिलर छ हैन के हो यो त चलेकै छैन त not bad deserves a praise अरे एक किलमा एक असिस्ट मेरै छ अहिले त नाइस के गर्छ हावामा अल्टी चलाइरहेछ त्यसले फेरि नोबारियाले पिट्यो यार हामीलाई वाह झन्डै लगायो यसलाई यहीँ चाहिँ यो खा भनेको त आए त हो Your father's head. Nice. यो कोट नम्बर 9 हाल्ने पक्कै पनि विन मिल्नै हुनुपर्छ क्या यो फादर्स हेड भनेर त Oh, nice one. Healing for everyone. यसको के साह्रो ल्याग भएको bombastic side eye criminal offensive side eye टावरलाई हानेर पनि आउँछ आउँदैन है कुछ भी You don't need plan to go out. You only need money to go out. You don't need anything else. Okay, क्या? Let's start अरे आम्मा हिरो भएको अरे फेरि एउटा Move your body. Move your body. Stay close to me, guys. Stay close to me. मलाई फ्रीमा एउटा टपको प्राइस तिम्रो गर्लफ्रेन्डलाई चाहिँ रे के फ्रीमा रे यस्तो साथीहरूले त बिजनेस डुबाउँछ यार फ्रीमा भन्दै अयो यो नाचुले खतरै पिट्नुपर्ने हो क्या यो म्याचमा तर कस्तो अगाडि उयो एएफके गएर को हो यो सरेन्डर गर्ने भतुवा कसरी मर्या ए वाउ त्यसको ड्यामेज खाएछ नाइस वान त्यो लुगाहरू होस्टको बुढी पहिला गयो हिजो यस पहिला गइसक्यो के को केही चाहिएको छैन फ्रीमा मेरो गर्लफ्रेन्डलाई अब त्यसको नयाँ बुढाले किनिदिन्छ त्यसलाई नयाँ बुढा ओ माई गॉड यो कस्तो दुखेको यार तर गोड ठ्याक्कै क्रिप मर्दिरहेको क्या मैले हिल युज गरे बेलामै क्रिप खाना यो नाइस यो चुमुक भएर गडलाई लगिदिनु पर्ने क्या खूब स्टार्ट भन्दै थियो अलिक पछाडि आइज होला नाइस वान वा यसले स्नाइप हान्दे मलाई वाह what the fuck OMG jealous तिमी लेखेर अनि रिट्र्याक्टेड रे हाँ सबजना अङ्कल आन्टी हुनु भइसकेछ त्यसो भए रे वाउ मनी खेल्ने ब्रल भए चाहिँ रे हाई हेलो इट्स मी गेम सकाइदिए त धर्मै हुन्थ्यो to go over everything ब्याक आइज के गर्दैछ यो लौडे एफ के गएछ फेरि अरे भाई भोसडी के क्या कर रहा है त्यसले अल्टी आएन चल्दिम हेलो इट्स मी नोभाको ड्यामेज यार कस्तो दुखेको भने नोभा छ्या How can someone be so painful? Wow. नाचुलाई नि लग्यो na 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 between us and a million miles hello from the other side I must have called 1,000 times to tell you I'm sorry for everything that I've done. I call you, never seem to be home. छ्या नोभा र यो गोड लास्टै दुखेको यार I think I might have to sell Thunderbelt to get Radiant. तर पुग्छ होला Tiring Saturday गायब म त Bad Saturday, poor Saturday. Wow, Saturday लाई पनि गरिब बनाइदिसक्यो यार यिनीहरूले Poor Saturday हो एउटा रोज गोल्ड बनायो हुन्थ्यो नि त अहिले पनि किन विन्ड बनाएको यार थ्याट मुला Ghost Saturday. There's such a difference between us. लौडे यसले गर्दाखेरि अल्टी चलाउनु पर्दिरा Bro, dodge that shit. Fucking dog. नोभारियाको त्यो यत्तिकै उभिएर खाएर बसिरहेछ हेर्न मर्यो नाइस Fucking dog had it. Wait, what the fuck? मलाई त वान शट हान्दै त त्यसले त प्यारालाइज स्याटरडे अरे वाउ सिरियसली ब्रो थन्डर बेल्ट बेच्नु पर्यो यार यो नाचलाई रिपोर्ट हान मर्यो त्यो अब चाहिँ मर्यो जस्तो छ स्याड मोबिलिटी नै छैन इजी अरे ओहो हिरो भएको अरे And a million miles यो बेच्दिनु पर्यो स्यार यसले खासै उयो भएन काम गरेन यो नोभाको ड्यामेज हो क्या अरू त केही पनि होइन नोभाको ड्यामेजले गर्दाखेरि अलिकति टेन्सन भएको हो वा आई सेभ द्याट ह्यारिथ just so he can go and die again dumb fucking bitch die Alice die यो यहीँ बसिरहेछ त छिर छिर लेडिज एन्ड जेन्टलमेन छिर इजी भन्ने लौडेहरूलाई लग लौडे लग गए हाम्रो गुइनेभेर चेट भइसक्यो व्हाट द फक when Guinevere chat
then tomorrow will be even better.
भयभरका स्किल मलाई हान्छ यिनीहरूले फेरि I also love myself. Get Thunder Belt grateful. In the million miles. लापुले के बिल्ड गर्दैछ वा एन्टिक बनाएर बसेको छ लापु टोरी म्यान वा लग्दै यसलाई पनि हार्छ होला यार यस्तो तालले त लापुले इन्गेज गर्नुपर्ने क्या Bro, use your basic attack, you dumb fuck. अलिकति रिजन हुन्थ्यो नि what the fuck is this guy even doing भने हेर्न अझै नहानिकन बसिरहेछ क्या वा bro has no clue what he's doing with लापु रहेछ never mind I am not even gonna bother to go अगाडि just gonna try to clear this shit shitty ass लापु bye sub like good night मजाले सुत्नु होला And a million miles hello from the outside I must have called 1,000 times छिर्दिम ओए यो धेरै भित्र छिर्यो For everything that I've done I call you never seem to be home Hello from the other side I must have called 1,000 times To tell you I'm sorry Lapu, engage कति छिटो अल्डे हानिरहेको यसले हैया छा damage dealers like this and I am out here playing support Nice. Nice G. Grape. Madananang gadangang. Indonesian. Me also Indonesian. Madanang gadangang. Indonesia guys. Goblok. Kelab. गइसक्यो सुत्न अरे डेभिड अर्कै जङ्क फुड हो रे यो केटीहरू यत्रो कसरी खान्छ मकबाङमा अरे ओ माई गड केटी परेको रहेछ अरे आरती अरे खुब इजी गर्दै थियो हारेपछि चाहिँ अब केटी परेको रहेछ यहाँ त्यहाँ गर्दै बस खै 2 मिनेट स्पेक्टेट हान्दिउँ न एकछिन ल
At this point.
जितिसक्यो
I mean, he's got the fracture.
छैन जितेको त
He's got the time journey.
Spectate हान
he's got
भनेर
everything
आइरहेछ
he wants. We
2-3
thought Carby
मिनेट
was gonna
हान्दिउँ
have a
न
great game. You know, we thought the marksman would have a
तर
great game.
डिएस भर्ले नै
Masters
जित्न
was
लागिरहेछ
benefiting from
यो
all
पनि
this.
For sure. This is why I like
लगिसक्यो
the
जस्तो
Uranus
छ
last pick coming from Devu.
2-1 भइरहेन यो
Sometimes when you have a scaling jungler, which is
दुई
typically the
गेम
assassin,
डेभुले
Nolan is part of
जितिसके
that,
जस्तो
Zoe is
छ
part of that. You don't want your EXP lane to also be scaling. You just want him to tank and just provide the vision. Because when you pick up the assassin
म
instead of a
कसरी junk
utility
food
jungler, you
टाइगा
lose out on all of those vision that typically comes out from the utility jungler. That's why the Uranus makes a lot of sense in this case. Purify with the Brave Smite allows him to be just so aggressive. Key of the game for sure.
Look at Iliad flanking, but it looks like Devu did find him out. Not a very good flank there.
That a very bad flank even.
Yeah.
Wasted his ultimate.
Ice cream man
Keep your eyes on
you aren't
Sunshine.
chunky
Sunshine has to make the play happen.
Oh my
Does get some nice damage. Pops a
oh
heavy
my god
crossbow.
के हो यस्तो
Out comes another realm, and Alien
What
goes
is
down
going
first.
on?
Sunset will pick it up. Tianzi to the backside. Look for Sawo. Still unable to get it. Another realm comes out once. There it is. Now Kid Bomb going to hold down the front side, and Desvold are just going to
Where
follow
damage?
up on him. Tianzi in trouble. Lord now into the favor of Devu. Matchstore going to go back to base. Rosa and Tianzi just can't find an opening, but now Sunshine's back on the map with a full bar of health. Wants to try to push back into this fight here, but Kid Bomba's just hard to kill, especially when you have a sniper in the backside, you have Sunset Lover in the backside. There's just,
Uranusले
you don't have enough time
zone हान्न
to
पर्ने
kill
हुन्छ
Kid
अब
Bomba.
I mean, if Rosa can get a shot onto Sawo, Sawo can get taken down.
तर इरिथेल पनि फेड रहेछ यार
TNC goes in.
Tianzi in trouble. Rosa looking for something. I
Wow.
feel like they have to try to fight
Bro.
this. Someone has to get the steal.
इरिथेललाई त कस्तो जोन हान्दै what the fuck
He's gonna
more
take
यार
down
इरिथेल
Sunshine. Is he gonna
भनेको
take
त
down
ओ
Tianzi
wait
too? Nothing
dude.
can stop this man. Nothing can
damn that
stop him.
Uranus
He's gonna
GG
keep moving in.
Oh!
Bad. Sunshine goes down. Devu trying to end the game here, but Alien back on the map looking for Sunset Lover.
तर
Can they get
more
the
is
finish
to say
here?
now,
Tianzi there as well. With
That's
the
not
migration,
good.
the
That's
knockup,
not good,
the
bro.
Violent Requiem looking for Carby here. Carby with the Debu's passion, trying to spawn back. Sawo there,
Uranus
still there,
was
but Kid
doing
Bomba
good
still
shit,
on the
तर-
map. Let him cook.
Oh,
'cause he's taking
Vinnyलाई
Tianzi
लग्यो
with him.
Faram is
Two people
already
down.
back यार
Devu still fighting it out.
जित्ला जस्तो
Lord,
छ
coming soon down the top side.
brain
We're
not
talking
braining
about how annoying this thing
never
is.
mind
This Uranus
somehow
is the same
ended up
thing,
being
man.
not
It's
so
super
bad.
annoying.
Yeah,
I thought that was
everybody from
gonna
Devu is just annoying at this point. Look at Magister.
turn around
Matchstore on the backside,
अनि
look for
start
two.
looking bad
And he
तर
finds
राम्रै
the mark,
खेलिरहेछ
comes
अझै
down, Rosa goes down.
it doesn't look that
Matchstore
bad
wants more. Alien's gonna be the next on the chopping
Wow,
block. That's four
GG.
down. It's nothing but
सक्के यार अब
Apex
त
47. Devu's fault. The true dark horse is here.
Nice.
There's no way to defend it. He pops the implosion.
Tigreal all
That
तर
is it. They're sending
there's no
Fireflux to the
stopping.
lower bracket.
Dale's Bolt starting the day off
शीतल हान्दै
with a
यार
3-1 of victory. They lost one game, but after that, they're
FF,
like,
bye-bye.
no more. We're ending the series. Congratulations to Dale's Bolt
They ended the series with a diggy.
with a diggy.
With a diggy.
And that was so much damage.
Oh my god.
शीतल
You see the
पारिदिइहाल्यो नि
drafting pattern coming out from Deus Volt. And this is something that you have to take note of this team. With Fly Solo manning the squad. And
To protect us.
शीतल पार्दै शीतल म त गयो ड्यामेज so sad man so sad and so bad I've been sad I've been trying to get a grip जित्यो क्या हार्यो डेभु भन्नेहरू जित्यो बेस्ट अफ 5 चलिरहेको थियो हामी चाहिँ जित्यो हामीले त जितेको हो म र नाचुले त जितेको हो हामी पनि हार्छ भने कस्तो यार यो तेजु चाहिँ अघिदेखि अनलाइन बसिरहेछ क्या के गरिरह कुन्नी के रेकर्ड हानेर कि के गरिरह हो वेयर काइरी अब बल्ल स्टार्ट हुन गएको हो तिनीहरूको म्याच त अब 18 भन्नाले 11:45 बाट 4 घण्टा 12 1 2 3 3:45 मा स्टार्ट हुन्छ 3:45 मा स्टार्ट हावा आयो वाउ स्टेस दिएको अरे स्टेस दिएपछि स्टेस लिनै पर्यो ओ माई भिनस स्किनको बर्सात गरिरहेछ त्यो अरे ए वाउ म नि मिनोमै उडाइदिन्छु यार स्टारलाइट त अहिले किनेर खाँदैन तर होइन यार स्टारलाइट उठायो भने त फेरि 250 नै हुन्छ नि होइन 250 पनि स्पेन्ड गर्ने हुन्छ होइन एउटा कि 100 मात्रै हो ग्रिन फ्ल्याग ग्विन यसले कहाँबाट ग्विनिवेयर पाएको फेरि साइक्लप्स देखाइरहेको थियो त साइक्लप्स नै ठिक थियो त हाम्रो कमसँग त तिनीहरूले नि स्टेस पाएछ फेरि स्टेस भर्सेस स्टेस जुदाई 4 दिनों का प्यारो रब्बा बड़ी लंबी जुदाई बुट्स किनेन मैले त नाइस स्टेस जुदाई ह्यापनिङ लंबी जुदाई मैले किन प्युरिफाई लिइरहेको रहेछ यार हाना वर्क्स गुड विथ हाम्रो कम्प आई गेस अल्टी आएको छैन वा लग्यो तिनीहरू डाइभ हान्नै सक्दैन नाइस वान तर स्टेस लग्यो यसले No. रिभाइटलाइज लिनुपर्ने रहेछ अल्टी अझै बाँकी छ तन्नै एकैछिन 3 सेकेन्ड अब हिल नै पुगेन यार तर Nice one. God knock up air. Beautiful bro. Back. Back. 8 second. Wait. Oh, my fellas. ए कुकुरले मलाई टोकायो यार त नि ट्याङ्क बिल गइदियो होला यार नाचो हेरिरहेछस् कि नै I'll dog. Wow, your Yuki is gonna be dead. Nice. The battle of survival, ladies and gentlemen. What the fuck was that? Nice. More यार अझै Putting my 2 MMs on a leash. ओइ भागो झन्डै मारे my fellas. Nice. God level save हान्दैछ यार मैले तर I swear to God. अल्टी आउन लागेको छ मेरो 8 seconds. 5 4 3 2 1 request backup सँगै बस तर उडाइदियो मलाई नै हाया growth chest growth chest I was listening to that नाइ घरमै स्क्वाट्स गर्छु रे टिपिकल जिम गाई कण्ड कुमार मोबाइल एस्टेस ड्याडी राम्रो छ है यो स्किन यसको इफेक्ट्सहरू उयो गर्नुपर्ने थियो हालिराख्नुपर्ने थियो मैले हालेकै रहेनछ वा ब्रो जस्ट गट किल्ड overstayed his welcome. Oh my Venus को signature pose हान्छ पो त पुरै Nice. That's a good damage. Flicker हान्नै पर्दैन नि यार त्यस्तोमा Launch attack. Wow, कुकुरले मलाई नै टोकेछ. I shouldn't have ulted. मलाई नै टोकेछ अझै. Wow, मिठो. ओइश. कस्तो ड्यामेज हो त्यसको? वाह. क्या चुट्या यार त्यसले मलाई एन्टिक बनाउनु कि इमो बनाम यार इमो गइदिनु होला है को हो ब्ल्याकलिस्ट यस ब्ल्याकलिस्ट इन्टरनेसनल कति M4 हो कि M3 जितेर निकालेको स्किन जस्तो छ यो कस्तो स्लो हो यार वाह Nice. Nice. मलाई नै समात्छ क्या यसको कुकुरले चाहिँ फेरि जहिले तर राम्रै हो feel like never mind यही ठिक छ nice M3 हात कता पति राख्छ रे निचुमी पुसअप गर्छौ रे को हो Damn, nice G. Lela fed. Lela plus Hanabi equals to GG. दुई नि गरेन मैले त अरे वाउ गडली नकअप्स रे आम्मा जानिस यो विजय तामाङ भन्ने अघिको हैन आई थिंक अघिको एमभीपी हो त्यो फ्लोरिन खेल्नेवाला जस्तो लाग्थ्यो ए फ्लोरिन रे नोभा खेल्नेलाई जस्तो लागिरहेको थियो ए होइन रहेछ थाइट म त यहीँ हानिदिन्छु यार भैँसीमै उडाइदिन्छु म त अहिलेको लागि स्पेन 250 भनेर नि छन त छ रहेछ भैँसी उडाम कि अर्को पास हालौँ के भयो यार सोच्दा सोच्दै पागल हुन लाग्यो म र्याङ्क नहान्ने र्याङ्क अब पछि हान्नु पर्ला अनिकको गेम हेर्ने होइन अनिकलाई हेर्नु परेन अनिक गर्दै 45 मिनट बाँकी छ तर अहिले चार्ज पनि छैन छ 26 छ चार्ज Mama fellas dun 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 अफलाइन चल्दिनु पर्ला छ अहिले एकछिन brain not braining life not lifing what the hell is happening पास हाल्दा फाइदा हो भाइ वहाँ पैसा छैन अहिले त्यही भएर नहालौँ भनेको I guess there's no other way अहिले निस्किन्छु म एकछिन म नि एकछिन गएँ टाटा बाई बाई कहाँ निस्किने पिम्बाल होइन स्ट्रिमबाट चाहिँ निस्केको भनेको तेरो काम छ भनेन Dreamed I was missing and you were so scared but no one would listen 'cause no one else cared after my dreaming I walk with this fear what am I leaving when I'm done here homework are wow nice strong on the surface, not all the way through. I've never been perfect, but neither have you.
To you during my absence. Thank you for looking after her.
So if you're asking me, I want you to know. When my time comes, forget the one that I've become. Help me leave behind some reasons to be missed. You don't resent me, and when you're feeling empty, keep me in your memory. Leave out all the rest. Leave out all the rest.
I heard Layla accompanied you during my absence. Thank you for looking after her.
Hi, hello. के गर्ने
Don't be afraid to brave the road ahead.
When you're feeling empty, keep me in your memory. Leave out all the rest. Killua spent 200 million on snacks, are what the heck?
Don't be afraid to brave the road ahead.
नाच्ने मनी बाहिर गएर आउँछु यसो यस ल टाटा बाई बाई म चाहिँ गयो अहिले